Cats are stupid. There's nothing else I could say.
Okay.
Other than that, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Talkative, our Sunday morning program here on NDB Media. It is an ungodly hour of 6 a.m. Pacific time, but I am unable to complain because Liz just, let's see, hold on, north of me, right where my Star Wars toys are. How apropos. She's north of me about 350, 400 miles at the exact same time. Beat me into the studio this morning.
Well,
Good
I had
morning.
to do something. Good morning.
Well, you had to do something. Well, at least you're positively active, I guess. No? Yes, no?
I wouldn't say active. I wouldn't say active. My brain is still asleep.
Wow. Yeah, well, I'm having to deal with a bunch of cats that are just absolutely inanely lame. And they are annoying the heck out of me. So I'm going to have to do some stuff right now. See, I have to download some episodes to free up space here on the network. So I'm going to see what I'm going to do just to create some memory so I don't
Okay.
lose a whole bunch of stuff. Yes?
Where is our third person?
Our third. Ooh, that's interesting.
Yes.
I do not know. What are you having this morning?
I am having coffee,
I
liquid
have my
crap.
coffee ready to go, but I do not have my creamer, which I have to reach for right now, but I'm just not there. Let's see if we were sent a message by, oh, look, is there activity? Oh, I know she tried calling me yesterday. I am so
She
sorry
tried
for it.
texting. She tried texting me too a couple of times, but I've been so out of it with this medication change. I hate it when they change my medicines because it do nothing but sleep.
Oh, um, to answer your question, no. He sent me a question. So anyway, good morning, folks. Sorry, we're trying to get going right now, and I apologize. I should be a little bit more active. I don't know. Our English mate hopefully will be joining us shortly, but for everyone who is with us, thank you. We appreciate you spending time with us. If you want to share your agony as to where you are, let us know who you are and where you hail from, and we'd love to know because we're internet voyeurs. We are, and I keep turning around because I'm a little unnerved because my little kitties haven't decided whether they're going to come in or not. And unfortunately, I have the heater on and I have the door open. It's like my cats are stupid. Stupid. Or I am. I don't know which. But all right, I can't leave the door open. It's cold in here. Oh, don't tell me I'm having internet connectivity issues now. Oh, there was a little hiccup. Because I'm always as you know,
Uh-oh.
I have multiple screens here, so I have to monitor all activity. And I got a little alert that we switched over to the backup internet line. Oh, for the love of God. Anyway, hopefully everything will be okay right now in a moment. I doubt it. But I have not received a message from her, so hopefully she'll join us in just a little
Huh.
bit. And someone by the name of Roger gave us a like. I think I know that moron.
Yeah,
Let me
I
go
do
to
too,
that.
unfortunately.
Look, for you, it's by choice. So don't even start. So,
Is,
um,
is it as cold down there as it is up here?
yeah, it's 46 degrees right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll
it's
take
cool.
that. It's 35 right now.
While living out in the country with all the cows, I can see that. It is, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bit cold out here in Southern California. For those that know and don't know, I am in Pomona, which is known as, used to be the breadbasket of America. And for those of you that have seen the movie 1941, Colonel Mad Dog Maddox, this is the city that he was concerned about. Says, I need backup. I need reinforcements. The Japanese have built some secret airfields in the alfalfa fields out in Pomona. That's the ones. And I know where those alfalfa fields are. Well, they're not here anymore. We still have dairies out here. There are still uh, a few farms and stuff, but Pomona is pretty much oh, there she is. Good
Did
morning, welcome,
did
and
I
hello.
I didn't
So
hear you say dairies out there, did I? As
yes,
in cows? So you have cows.
I do not, but about 10 miles south of me, yes. As a
Uh-huh.
matter of fact, south of me, I have passed many times without actually knowing that when Marty McFly stops in front of that empty dirt path, I was
Yeah.
within probably 100 yards of it where he stops. He's like, "Oh my God, this is my future home." It was
Oh
filmed
God.
down here in Chino. There are a few other things that were done. Of course, the Puente Hills Mall is the famous Twin Pines Mall, which, as we all know, in one of the sharper bits of writing, becomes the Lone Pine Mall, which is really, really funny. I love it. Aisha, I'm gonna. Oh, and I was about to say I was gonna send the message, and look at who is wide awake. I hate you, and I mean that both professionally and
We both
personally.
hate you.
In the words of my generation, up yours.
With a red hot, you know what?
July 4th, 1996.
In more ways than
Independence
one.
Day, baby. I'm sorry.
In more ways than one.
In more ways than one, yes. Oh, I didn't mean July 4th as in, Independence Day against the United States. I meant the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I know where you're on about.
Yeah.
I know what you're on
I
about.
love that speech. I loved it when I saw it as a preview in a movie. And I was like, I gotta watch this movie. And then, of course, watching the movie, it was an emotional. I'm not sure if I told anyone, and I'm sorry for already dominating this early in the morning. But my buddy Fausto, who I went to go and see a few weeks ago, I'm gonna hopefully go see him again before February. I want to go. It's a 4-hour one-way commute. I want to go have breakfast, lunch, or
Ugh.
dinner with him. So I'm gonna try to do that. But um, his sister was working at the Montebello AMC at the time, so we got tickets, and we saw the movie with John Travolta, Phenomenon, which was I really thought a very good movie. It's an emotional roller coaster ride, and then of course I did see right after that Independence Day, and you know how it happens. Starts July 2nd, moves July 3rd and July 4th, and I remember being in the theater when I saw July 4th on screen. I looked down at my watch. I'm like, oh, it's 12:14 a.m. on July 4th. So yes, I did see Independence Day on July 4th, which was kind of cool.
What is it? We will not go
Oh
quietly
my
into the dark.
God. We will not go quietly into the night. We will
No.
not go, without a fight.
Light. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's unbelievable. It's a rousing. And then of course in 2021, when our former president did the Budweiser speech. Oh my God! About remember that one, Liz, for the
Oh
Super
yeah.
Bowl? Or no, no, not for the Super Bowl.
It
It was
wasn't. It was.
it was for one of the holidays.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I kept playing that speech over and over. That one is forgive me. And ladies, I'm about to partake of last night's meal. Forgive me. I will show you what I'm about to have in a moment, but forgive me. I don't want to be a total jerk.
Why change the habit of a lifetime?
It's cold.
Exactly.
You're funny.
You
Let me say
could
another
warm it up in the
burrito.
microwave.
It is Zanku chicken. And I guess I'm giving them a shout out. You can look it up, Zanku Chicken. For those of you that saw Upload, it's actually in the series. They're an advertiser, which I thought was really funny. It is ZANKOU chicken.com. And if you want to look it up, I'm going to be partaking. Last week I had King Taco. I guess I'm making this a thing now.
I
And
guess so.
Yeah.
yes. And it is, of course, Lebanese. And I am having, if you go to the menu, they're now open in Long Beach. I did see that the other day. It's under the meals. Let me see. There it is. It is number 11, the chicken tarna plate. Oh my God, it is. Oh, this is the very height of perversion, quite frankly.
I'm not
But
saying the
yes,
word.
yes. Let's see if I can look it up. Chicken tarna. Oh yeah, it shows up as zanku right away. Chicken tarna plate zanku. See if I can get some images. Oh yeah, baby. There it is. The very height of food porn. Forgive me. I'm gonna
Good
switch over to the
grief.
view right now. Yeah, I it's not as good as the burrito was last week. But there it is, the chicken tarna plate. It is chicken. It is grilled. You have a side salad, which is really cool. Just tomato and lettuce, and then I believe this is the hummus. These are the beans, for lack of a better word, and garlic. So I am very friendly right now.
Oh
And
yeah.
you have what are called pickled beets. They call them pickles, but they're beets. Oh, they're tangy. They're delicious. I'm sorry, I am becoming a shill for King Taco last week and now Zanku chicken this week. So we
You'll have to
went.
go. You'll have to go and find, if you can find it, catch a chicken curry and enjoy that. That's a
Oh,
Japanese
katsu is
dish.
good.
That's a Japanese dish I would recommend.
I have not had Japanese in a long time. The closest thing I have to Japanese is just a preparation of, and that's sushi. My daughter is a, oh my god, she's a carnivore, but she argues with the cook. I we make a joke of it. She'll take it so rare that the cook will put it on the grill, and she's like, "Turn it over." You'll put it on there, turn it over, and then the minute he turns it over, okay, done. That's it. That little, she's a carnivore, man.
Yeah.
Jimo, oh, for the love of God.
I've got a neighbour like that when it comes to steak. Put
Oh,
steak anywhere near food, anywhere near heat, and he goes, "That'll do." Doesn't
yeah.
even
Yep.
touch the hot plate. That'll do.
Well, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna step back here. I have to get the creamer for my coffee, and I am gonna close the door now because they're idiots. My pussies are idiots, so I can't keep the door open right now.
Oh, there's a comment there for the Brits now. Will not make it. No, I will not
Hey,
make it.
I know what I'm doing. I'm stupid. You know this already. So
Yeah, I
forgive
will
me a
get yeah.
moment. I've got to get the refill. I do have the tortilla or the pita bread. Where is it? The hell? What is up with my? At least I had my medication this morning.
That
Where the
says it
hell is?
all. That says it all.
Oh, for the love of all that is good. All right. Well, I'm just gonna step away for a moment, but I'm probably gonna be making noise, so I'm gonna leave the camera on.
And there he goes
How
into
are
the
you
wild
this?
blue yonder.
Yep. How are you this morning, Isha?
Me? Oh, I'm fine. I'm
Yeah.
fine. Yeah. How to keep an idiot in suspense? Leave the door open and move what he's looking for. There you go.
Oh, he's trying to find his tortilla and shut the doors for the cats.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, no. No, we're still lost.
Lost in space.
Well, I was going to say, you've heard of Star Trek. That's the garage trick or the studio trick.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I like Garage Trek.
Yeah, it's cool. Hello, hello.
He's on a 5-year mission to find his tortilla and his
Yeah,
creamer.
he's on a 5-year mission just to find himself.
I don't think that could ever be found.
I lost myself years ago. There we
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
I've not been ignoring you, by the way. Every time you've tried to call, I've been asleep or too out of it to talk because of this medication change. So
Yep,
I've not been ignoring you.
Oh, it's all right. You weren't the only one. I tried. He wanted to talk to me, and I tried to phone him, and he didn't answer me. And I tried 2 others, and they didn't answer me. So after about 3 hours of trying to talk to people, I thought, "Sod it, I'm going to bed." So I did. I thought I've had enough of this. I mean, actually,
I figure I'll.
pardon?
I figure I'll be this way for about another 24 hours, and I should be good.
Well, I'm back at work tomorrow. Yay, me.
Oh, what fun!
Mm.
Today the 8th.
Unfortunately, pardon?
Is today the 8th?
No, today is the 7th. Tomorrow
Okay.
is the 8th.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Yes.
we know we have the Enterprise launch tomorrow.
Yeah. I hear you've lost one of your
So
programs as well, dear.
I've lost what?
One of your programs ain't going to be on for the next couple of weeks, apparently.
Oh, what's that?
Rewatch.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that one, but I haven't heard anything other
Yeah,
than what the message was.
I'm so sorry I left the full screen. I apologize.
it's all right. We
You never have
just
to apologize.
whoa. I'm going to get nosebleed. I'm up too high now. Oh,
It
dear.
is a staggeringly 46 degrees right now. It is cold. It feels like 42. It does. There is a wind, so it's moving to the east at 9 miles per hour. Sunrise will be in about 42 minutes at 6:57 a.m. Maybe 41 minutes now that I look at it. So
Well, we've got a frost here. Um,
yeah, we
the
had frost
sun's
last
up,
night.
but the wind has delightfully included now a wind chill factor.
Oh, you do have it.
Oh, you better believe we got it.
Yeah. We don't get wind chill out here all that often. I think where
Well,
Liz is, she does
You
get.
do.
Yeah, you do get
Yeah.
wind chill. Good morning, Gridiron Girl. Hey, thanks for sharing the love.
morning,
And
son.
appreciate the love up there.
Yeah, you
Uh,
can. So you can wander on if you like, girl. We don't mind.
yeah, I'm
No
gonna
Yep.
send
better.
her an invite.
We
Yeah,
we.
I'm gonna
You,
send her one right now.
Oh, okay.
you know, Roger, I was
Sonia,
just making a comment.
sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's
What
okay.
I
I was just making a
Liz.
comment that, yeah.
Yeah. When I tried to ring you last night, and then tried to ring your man down here as well, and the pair of you weren't talking to me. Before I went to bed, I decided to watch an anime, and I decided to watch that anime.
Oh, okay.
Meals of the Abyss. Wow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's one of the good ones. There's lots of tales of, and apparently, out of all of them, that's the best one you can watch. So,
Oh, okay.
so I sat and watched Tales of the Abyss.
Wow. I am sorry, folks. I do not spend quite a bit of time on Facebook. People think that I do, and I'm like, no, I'm sorry, I don't. And
Well, you said during sports talk that you was to talk to me, and of course I had to leg it rather sharpish before the end of the program. And I thought, well, I'll be an awfully nice individual, and I'll stick on Facebook when I get back and give him a quick tinkle. And I thought, no, he's not.
we're having that conversation now.
Whatever.
So we need to come up with another name for the program, and we can talk about that, or I'm going to throw that on you, Anime Girl. Not that I have any authority to do so, but this is one that I'm actually saying from me. We need another name for the program. So,
Well, there's two other co-hosts here. You can both put your two
aw.
pennies worth in.
And I am appreciative, as I'm sure she is, that you're bringing her in on the conversation, and I'm thrilled. I'd like you to keep in mind that this is your idea. The germ originated with you, and I am leaving you to have the final say in the program.
Oh,
That's the
the
point.
germ makes me sound like a
I
virus.
agree with him. I
So
was thinking the same thing.
we will, you know, whatever. Well, I referred to Liz yesterday as a a virus as well.
Yeah,
So
well, the germ, a virus.
I guess I'm an old sexist dinosaur, so I apologize. I'm dumb and old.
I'm just, I'm waiting for the drill to go off. Actually, been buzzing around a couple of times this morning already. So I nearly didn't join you, to be honest.
Yeah, you weren't here on.
Yeah, no, I received some bad news before the program started.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, I've now got a rather unpleasant duty to perform when I go to see Mother later.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Uh-oh. From 4 to 3 to 2 to 1. She be the last.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I
So
found
she
that out.
was one of four.
Yeah.
Who was it? Her sister, brother?
Yeah. It was her sister.
Your aunt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that that happened. I appreciate you're on with us, but Anime Grow, it's obviously your call.
Yeah, I know. But as you said, in a way, I created this monster, so it's only right that I should be here. And
I didn't mean it that way. And if
no,
I'm
no, no,
holding
I
you
know
to
you
it,
didn't. But the thing is, you see, my contention is at this precise moment, I'm going to let her live in bliss for a few more hours so she can be at least be happy
yeah,
before I have to go and break her heart again.
yeah.
So it's it's my best way I can handle it is
Uh-oh.
to build up some Dutch courage. Let's put it that way. Because there's no way I'm going to walk in and just say I can't do it. I'm going to work up
Understood.
to it.
Well, I'm glad you are on with us. I'm sorry I'm being a bastard, ladies and gentlemen. Forgive me. I'm having a morsel right now of this Zanku chicken. I'm sorry. It's not going to be as last week. I should have gotten another burrito. That was orgasmic. Oh my god. But forgive me.
Give her plenty of hugs for me.
I will try. I will try.
And you yourself, I can't reach across the ocean, but you know I'm here.
Yeah, yeah. The one that's, well, let's say the last two have been particularly close. So you have to just,
I'm so sorry.
yeah, deep breath. And, well, this one wasn't quite as unexpected as the last one. This one actually survived longer than we thought. She was diagnosed with terminal cancer over a year ago, and they gave her 6 months at the most. She outlived 6 months by a considerable
Well,
amount.
yeah, by at least double.
Yeah. So, although not entirely unexpected, it's still a little bit of a
It's a
kick
hurt.
in the rear. Yeah. But hey, enough depressive talk. Shall we move on to something a bit more cheerful?
That's what
More
we do here
Uh,
on on Talkative.
Yeah,
It is
well, at
part
the
of it.
moment, soon to be something else. Well, hang on.
oh, how about
Palpatine is in the house.
yep.
Full Palpatine.
The full
I am the
Palpatine.
Senate.
Oh,
Well, I suppose I could claim to be a bit of a Yoda with this thing on.
A bit. It is cold. The toughest
Yeah.
thing that I've had to deal with when we went out yesterday, it was cold, is having to wear the gloves all the time now. I was told by my physician that I have to wear them because there's really not much else. And I'm already grown. I've already grown very accustomed. Thank goodness the heater's going, the door's closed, the kitties are outside. They're having a blast, those little bastards. When I ran out to go
Heavy.
get my tortilla, which I had left inside by the microwave where I heated my water, do not judge me. Where I went, was that Palpatine or what? Do not judge me.
yes, that
Uh,
was.
and it was about a cup of Joe.
I will judge you all I wish.
Yes, exactly.
The Zanku's good.
He's
I
got
tried
to
to.
stop the stuff in the morning. He makes me hungry.
I'm sorry, but I am hungry in the morning when I do these programs. Okay, that's not Palpatine anymore.
That's more
It's
like
more like
Gilligan's
Priesthood.
Island. That was.
Yeah, more. There it is. Okay, here we go. It is cold, so I'm doing the Michael Jackson now, which that's the only thing that I could say that I'm related to Michael Jackson is the glove. That's it. There's nothing else. It's absolutely nothing else.
No, you're from south of the border down Mexico way.
I was
Oh,
born in East LA. Orale!
oh, I
I,
see. You're definitely of the hood, are you? Yeah, that would
my,
annoy
my
the.
my kitties are hood cats. They're predators, man.
Are they really? Oh, he's off
Do
again.
they bring you presents?
No, but the neighbors are. Oh, see, I'm doing Big Bird again. Okay,
Why don't you
that
fold
doesn't
it
look right.
back? Fold
What?
the rim, the little rim of your hood. Just fold it over. Then it won't drop in front of your eyes quite so much.
Yeah.
As logical as that sounds, I am freezing. I am not logical. There, okay, I'll just leave it at that. Just it is what it is. I know you gave me a solution, and what did I do? Flat
Hey,
out blew it off.
well, typical
Morning.
colonial. Yep, typical colonial.
Reminds me of no, he just reminds me of when my daughter was little and we are trying to get her put her hood up for school.
I'm
No,
older than
I
you.
won't.
Watch it.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, by a month.
yeah. But I'm older than
You're
what he
May?
is.
You're a May baby. It's 1969. Oh,
June
silent.
1969.
Too
June
much.
6th, 1960.
Oh well, okay, month and a
All
half.
right, fine.
Month and a half. June 6th.
Yeah, well, I'm
You're
July.
DD.
Excuse me, July 57.
Yes,
I
I am.
rank area. Behave, children. I
Uh,
outrank the two of you.
yes, Mom.
Yeah, I'm a 50s boomer
I'm not.
baby, so
I'm not
behave.
there yet.
You never will be the way you're going, boy.
So you're a
Oh,
June 6th baby, huh? That's funny.
Yes,
You're a D-Day baby.
yeah,
yes, I am.
she's a
And you're a
D-Day
military
baby.
family? I see it.
Yep.
I see it. You're a military baby. Yeah, June 6th. Oh man, that must have been bragging rights. On
Oh,
the
Oh,
well,
here's
day
worse.
that we strike a blow for freedom, democracy, and world order, I bring a soul into our life and our freedom is gone. It's probably what the family said. I kid, Liz. I kid.
No, the family said, which matched my attitude for most of my life. It is June 6th, 1969, and it matches 666. That's me.
oh, I thought
Son
you
of a
were.
witch. I had not made that. I had not made. And if you think about it, 666, the order, they're basically
Yeah, but
threes times three is
when she,
nine.
Yep.
Ooh,
when
mother of
she's,
God.
Yep.
when she's,
Uh
when
huh.
she's, yeah, but she was created in the summer of love. So there
Mm-mm.
you go.
Yeah, that I was.
There you are. See, you were created in the summer of love.
Actually, technically,
Mm-mm.
because it
Yeah,
was in 68 when I was created.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the summer of love. The dippy hippie beatnik.
68 was the summer. I thought it was 69.
68.
Yeah, so did I.
But I guess I could see it. 68, yeah. There's a lot of stuff
Yeah.
going on. Forgive me. I'm about to
When
take
when was when was
quick-
Woodstock?
69.
69. I was there.
Woodstock. You were there in '69, were you?
Our parents got a start
I
on
was
it.
I was a month old, but I was there.
I've told
Yeah.
everyone that I was a month old when Star Trek went off the air, the original Star Trek, and my oldest daughter, Ariel, was I think a month and a half old when the Next Generation went off air, which I think is
Oh wow, how funny.
kind of a little bit of symmetry, just the way things happen. It rhymes, as George Lucas says, and I think it was kind of a nice little connection. And I thought it was perfect for the 50th anniversary of Star Trek. I was celebrating 47 years. I was like, wow, man. I mean, look at my life. I was like, all right. So while we're
I
doing this,
can honestly say I can remember the first time I sat down to watch Star Trek. I was in Hong Kong,
oh, really?
and Rediffusion TV said we've got a new sci-fi program from America. And this music started, and I thought, this is going to be boring as hell. I could not stand the original theme tune. That blooming bongo going off, and I thought, this is going to be as boring as it can be. And then it was Charlie, what's his name, was the first episode. I remember
Charlie
watching.
X.
Yeah, the kid that kept blowing things up.
Charlie X.
Yeah, that was the first episode.
Do you want it one more time? Charlie X.
Okay. Okay, slaphead. I got it. Did you eat your damn chicken?
Charlie X.
You'll get Charlie X in a minute. If I had a button to silence you, I'd be pressing it right now.
Yep.
But yeah, I watched it and I thought, ooh, nice.
Well, so much for giving you guys administrative authority.
We haven't got it yet. We're waiting for it. We are, we are awaiting our
Well,
little.
what do you?
Actually, we're going to do that after the program ends.
Oh,
Oh, good. We have power to take over the world.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
You have power to get in.
What is it they say? What is it? Hang on, got to get this right now. Get this right. Ready? Today, NBD Media. Tomorrow, the world. Okay? Carry on.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
I should not be doing that. I have probably insulted half of Europe, but never mind.
yeah, okay. I'm the one that did the symbol that will get us canceled in part of the world.
Yeah, well,
Liz, what
yeah.
is the first memory that you have of Star Trek? I have a very distinctive one as well. What is yours? Because we were
the
much,
first,
we were a tad younger.
yeah, the first memory I have is actually tied into my godmother. I remember her coming over, and we were having it was either a late lunch or dinner, and she was all excited, saying, "You have to watch my episode. Is going to be on rerun. It's going
Oh,
to be on rerun."
yes,
Remember we
yes. Sorry.
and so and my grandparents were like, "Yeah, okay, well, whatever, but
What a
we'll
shame.
put it on since you're so anxious." So we put it on, and it was strict for Galileo, and I fell in love with it immediately because that was always my thing, fighting. It was almost a cowboys and Indians type of thing, you know,
Yeah.
the big giant gorilla like thing, attacking the Galileo and all. I remember that as a kid thinking, this is so much fun.
Well, see, before Star Trek, all I ever got to see was things like Lost in Space or Land of the Giants or stuff like of that nature. Doctor Who with the Daleks.
Yeah, nothing wrong with Doctor Who, thank you.
Well, whoever thought of giant pepper pots running around the screen, zapping people that couldn't climb the stairs?
Exterminate,
Yeah, they can't climb the stairs.
exterminate.
Do you realise when you think about it, they created Doctor Who in the early 60s, and the buggers didn't learn to climb stairs until the 2000s or something before they learned to hover up the stair.
Were you entertained?
That's because
Was I entertained? I was kind of curious to work out how that phone box disappeared all over the world, and nobody ever noticed it when it appeared on the street corner in America or Japan or Venus or whatever. They just naturally thought, oh, it's a police box. I just walked past it.
That was the point, Liz. Go ahead.
especially with that stuck brake making that horrible screeching sound as it landed.
Mm.
See, I am from Starfleet Command, United Federation of Planets.
Oh, are you?
As you know, I am neither a Trekkie nor a Trekker. I am a citizen of the Federation. I've coined that phrase for the last 30 years because there was in the 90s. The argument was, are you a Trekkie or a Trekker? And I don't have time for you children. And after the Section 31 books came out, when the agents described to the characters in the stories that I have renounced my citizenship to my home world, I am a citizen of the Federation. Effectively, I defend the Federation. And when I read that in the book, or if we were in the Terran universe, it would be like that.
Oh boy.
I had cuts
That-
just like that.
That, believe it or not,
Is
I
the seal
painted
of the
that.
Federation. You did that.
I did
You
that.
painted that?
That's
I
impressive.
painted that on this mug. This is a plastic army green mug. And I put on that so nobody could walk off with it.
That's absolutely gorgeous. That's the seal of the Federation. Let me tell you, at the start of Discovery Season 3, when they put up the flag, you've all seen Discovery, right?
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you have not, Anime Girl?
Oh, I have not.
apologize.
No,
I
I'm still looking for Lower Decks. God damn it. They're in season 4. Oh, hello.
Understood. Good morning, Trixie.
Good morning.
Trixie.
I know that voice.
Yes,
Yeah, I know the
cannot
voice.
refer
It's
to
the
you as
name.
anything else.
Trixie?
You know I have it right
Yeah.
here, right, Trixie?
I want to see.
damn it, it's right here, but I was moving some things around. I do have the car. She gave me Speed Racer, and it was really of a joke because
Yes, we
Green
already
Eyed Girl was
drives.
very smart and she was very quick on some things, but unfortunately, I was always all over the place. And I was like, she's like, dude, I just asked you for one thing. And I was always on to many other things. And she joked about I was always all over the place and I was traveling very fast in everything I was doing. And she jokingly called me Speed Racer. And oh, there it is, there it is, baby, there it is. She and for those of you that have seen my Facebook feed, this is the car that was on my desk for years. This car has an incredible amount of value, and when I drive my 2014 Maxima, it looks like the Mach 5, but I do have it. I love driving that car because of the unique look of the hood and stuff. The Maxima kind of does look like it from the driver's perspective. I've told Gmo, I said, I'm driving the Mach 5, man. So, Trixie, thank you.
You're welcome.
Uh,
Good
I'm
morning,
sure
ladies.
Gridiron Girl's like, that's not the story, dumbass.
That's all right. It's the way you drive. So there
Oh,
you
it's
go.
the way I drive.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
Yeah.
my
why.
God. It's the way I
Heavy
You know,
drive.
foot. Heavy foot.
well, you know why
That's
he's
what I
doing
was
it that
thinking.
way.
Revisionist history.
You know why he's
Wow.
doing it that way, don't you? He's actually doing a test for Death Race 2000.
Oh, you're funny. You think I'm that smart. I'm
Well, you
surrounded
got
by
it one in the
women. You
way.
should you should know how smart I am. I'm surrounded by women right now.
Yeah. What is it? Run away.
Not at all. Trixie. It means a great deal. This is not the first time you've joined us on Sunday morning, and I'm glad you're joining us again. It means a great deal to me. And of course to Liz and Anime Girl.
Thank you,
Thank you.
ladies. Thank you.
Definitely.
It's nice to say. It's nice to have somebody else on so that we can all now pick on Roger and all feel happy about it.
Oh yes.
I'm having
Exactly.
Zanku chicken.
He
You just
loves
eat your damn chicken before it gets up
chicken.
months
We'll have the
away.
conversation.
I'm having Zanku chicken, Gridiron Girl.
Ooh, that's good stuff.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna have next week, but it looks like
Where's that at? Where's that Zanku chicken
okay,
on?
the closest one to
Sorry, guys.
us would have to be Pasadena.
Oh, really? That's what.
Yeah, it's on Colorado. So,
What were you doing way over there?
well, last night, because I
Oh,
was commenting how cold it was,
yes.
I we go out once a week for the family. And you're like,
Okay.
you go out a lot more than that. I said, well, for the family. Anyway, and we choose a place to go. And this time everyone wanted Zanku chicken. I did show an image of it. I get the Tarna plate. Sonia, if you really you've been to Zanku, haven't you?
Um, no, but that's Mediterranean, right? That's
Yes, it's from
okay.
Lebanon.
Oh, have you been? I'm sorry,
Not at
have you
all.
been to Georgie's? There's a Georgie's in Glendora and Covina. It's very good. You should try that next time. If you don't care about, you know, um, it's same as Zanku, but it's really good.
If you don't care about, and then it's the same as Zanku. I'm like, what are you trying to say?
Sorry,
Are
you
you
don't
trying to
care
say about the peeper
about
that walk in there, folks?
about driving so far.
I we were going to go to Anaheim to get this one, but it was actually an hour to get to Anaheim from us, and only 37 minutes to get to Pasadena from us. You know, this is a Southern California conversation, folks, because we measure
Yeah.
distance and time. We don't measure it by miles because Zanku is, I believe, 30. No, wait, no, it's about, yeah, I think it's about 30 miles away and maybe a little bit closer. And the one in Anaheim, it's fractionally. It's like one's 30.5 and the other one's 30.4.
Mm-mm. You
They
like
are
to drive.
almost equidistant. Ooh, thank you. Thank you, Trixie.
Welcome.
He thinks he's clever now. You see, big word.
Mm.
Equidistant. Big
Yes,
word.
he throws those words in.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to spell it.
This is delicious.
This is meant to be a talk show, not a bloody eating show. And all you've done for the past 2 Sundays is scoff.
As a
Oh,
matter of fact, I intend to do so now every
so
Saturday night. Go ahead, Trixie. Sorry.
anime girl is scoff. What does that mean?
Doesn't that mean
It's
like scarf for us?
No.
Oh, scarf.
No, no, no,
Sorry.
no,
it's
no.
a
she
slang
said-
word for eating.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, it's
But
an army
yours
slang
is-
word. You know,
Yours
if
is
you
scoff, though, right?
scoff. Yeah,
Scoff.
if you're off to the mess tent for something to eat, and somebody says, you know, like, where are you off to? You go, I'm off to scoff. It's-
Ah, all right. Cool.
Now,
I'm gonna use that.
in the
I'm gonna
United
use that
States-
next time I eat.
Okay, well, be careful
you know,
because it's SCOFF. It's a verb. It's speak to someone or about something in a scornfully derisive or mocking way.
Oh, there you go.
yeah.
Okay. Now I can understand why they say I'm off to scoff. I can get the inference, but it's the noun is an expression of scornful derision.
Well,
So
yeah. Do you ever tasted army food? You would
right,
not
that's
only
why I'm
Yeah,
off.
you know.
I get that.
Yeah, you wouldn't just scornfully dismiss it. You would absolutely turn around and say, you know, it's against the Geneva Convention. Some of it, you know. You stab a chicken breast and it runs round the plate and asks for a vet before it dies on you.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like
Now,
that. That's
That
good.
was a funny image. I gotta admit, as you were describing it, I saw that little rat bastard running across.
So did I.
Yeah.
It was funny because when I was doing the professionals on Wednesday night, I take the medication at 7, but you know I take all my stuff throughout the day, and it's actually a hassle keeping track of everything I do. But I was so hopped up with the stuff that I had. Someone had a very lurid image, for lack of a better word, and we were trying to like, oh no, 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 and you know, when I look up, usually the image hits. The medication was so good that it was like nothing. And I was eternally grateful because I didn't have to see what they were talking about. And I joked with Philly Special that he laughed because I looked up. I said, "No, there's nothing. I got to take these drugs more often." Right now, unfortunately, I saw that little chicken run across the table.
That's okay. I did too.
Well, you know, we do have some colourful phraseology in the British Army.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah. I mean, if I was to ask you if you got any Dobie dust, would you know what the hell I'm on about?
Oh no, I would not know what you're on about.
I'm on about washing powder. To wash your
laundry.
clothes in.
Oh, washing powder. Okay.
Yeah,
You,
for Dobie
you're a
dust.
psycho.
Dobie dust.
Dobie dust. Yeah.
Why
it's not do-
Dobie?
That's not doobie dust.
Nah.
That's a whole other animal.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was good, Trixie, because that
Yeah,
would
no,
never
it's-
have dawned on me.
Yeah, no, it's from the old empire days, you know. When you have your washing done in India, a person
Ah, yeah,
dobies it.
yes.
They dobie it usually. So you ask for Dobie dust.
Huh.
And my favourite sandwich is an egg banjo.
Say what?
My favourite sandwich is an egg banjo.
An egg
All right.
sandwich.
Hold on a minute. I gotta speak to our attorney here. Um,
Pick
You
who the
need-
hell you like.
you need to get someone to do some, you know, the phraseology at the bottom, you know, the titles and all that. Yeah, because I don't understand the word she's saying right now. Don't talk back to me. Do your job.
Oh man, he's talking and he's seeing people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you any idea what an egg banjo is?
No egg sandwich.
You're close. You're close.
Oh,
It's a
Hmm.
specific kind of egg sandwich, actually.
oh. Jeez, an egg salad sandwich.
No. An egg banjo is actually a fried
Oh.
egg sandwich.
It's
Oh,
fried egg, and it's traditionally on a slice of bread, right? Or just a
Yeah.
regular sandwich bread.
Just a regular sandwich with a fried egg into it.
Egg
I was
banjo.
a member of an exercise at one time, and we had a rather senior officer come to check out what we were doing. And the battery commander came up and went, "I'll show you where my men are, because we're supposed to be in." That's
Uh-oh.
it. There you go. One
Oh,
egg
yeah.
banjo. One egg banjo. So he said to the commanding of this officer said, we'll show you where they're all hiding out. And he just stood there and went, they're over there. The battery commander went, what do you mean they're over there? He went, egg banjos over there.
That's funny. That's cool.
That was as we got told after that we were not allowed to make egg banjos.
Oh my God, this is a version of what's that place, Gridiron Girl? The American hamburger place right here in Southern California. Look at that one. This is a 3x3 or a 4x4, whatever they call it.
I don't know. I've got a white.
Look at that.
Well,
This is
Oh,
ridiculous.
Oh,
what do you eat it or climb it?
I guess they would call it a 2x2 right here, or maybe it's just two sandwiches.
It's two
just on each other.
sandwiches.
Yeah, I really thought it was like that hamburger place right here.
the hamburger place.
It's the one where you drive up only. It's the
In
it's
and
where,
out.
yeah, In and Out.
Yeah, but you got to have a decent amount of butter on there. Got no butter on there, it tends to dry it out. You need some butter on your bread.
We may end up being a food show, at least in the first hour.
Yeah,
yeah, really.
So, just out of curiosity, what are you all having this morning as your beverage? I am having coffee. It is Café de la Olla, and it's a traditional flavor. It's probably not my flavor, but it's still good. But I'm having Café de la Olla.
I had a Tesco Gold coffee.
Michael, if you're awake, just get in here. We're having a wonderful conversation, Michael. Seriously.
Yeah,
All kidding aside, folks, if you're going to join us at 6 p.m. tonight, check it out at ndbmedia.net. But we have a guest,
There's
I
football.
believe. Yeah, okay. So we have a guest at 6
Don't
p.m.
mention
Pacific time.
football.
He is a storm chaser. His name is
Cool.
Ricky Forbes.
You know
That's
what?
going to be a bit exciting. That one should be a lot of. Actually, they're all fun. Oh, and apparently we do have a confirmation now. I believe on January 15th, Alex Bogomolov and Wei Sung Cheng, producers of Ruthless Bastards, are going to be on with us on January 15th, which January 15th is a Monday.
You
So
see,
that
at
one's
2
going to
o'clock
be.
in the morning, I'm really otherwise engaged.
Well, look, I'm not going to say anything because you have joined us. You have for some special ones where it was like midnight or 2 in the morning where you did show up. And
Yeah, popped in and went, hi, bye.
But you did, and that means a lot. Trixie, what are you having this morning? Michael, just join us, buddy. Come on.
Nothing yet. And I'm drinking the same, actually the same kind of coffee that you are having,
Café de la Olla.
but
What?
I'm having it in the French press.
Oh, when I was at Target on Friday with Michael again, not Michael Day, but the old Solomon Walters. We were checking out some of the coffee machines because my Keurig of 10 years finally committed suicide. I have to
Oh,
tell you that my electronics, the heater, ladies and gentlemen, is now
yes.
gone. It's been gone
Poor
as of
baby.
Tuesday, yes. That meant a lot to me because that heater, it worked since 1997. That was a wonderful heater. It was an heirloom. It heated many families in Southern California because yeah,
It's cold in that room.
it was
I
well
guess the
here.
coffee maker couldn't live without the heater, so it, like you said, committed suicide because his partner was gone.
Well,
Right.
it's a regular Keurig. It's like a G50 or G70. It's the black one with 40-ounce reservoir.
Yeah.
So we were at Target. We were looking. I saw the French press. That's my point.
Okay.
Sorry.
There we go.
So Liz, what are you having? Or Grogu, whoever you are.
I'm actually having coffee from Peru.
And the
Ah.
flavor?
Remember, I said I do. What
Yes,
was that?
the flavor.
It's just regular
Regular
dark
Peruvian.
roast.
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
folks. Go, Liz. Sorry.
Oh no, like I said, I do coffees from around the world, and this particular batch is a small batch from a little mountain area in Peru, and it's just a dark roast from that particular region.
Folks, I also am a connoisseur of coffee, and I've had Peruvian coffee, and the stuff from Peru up there is really good. Yeah.
Oh, Trixie find that highly amusing.
She thought I
Well,
was talking to
Put
her.
it this way: it's either that she found highly amusing, or something got switched on in the bed when we didn't know all about it.
no.
Oh, good for
Oh my
you.
lord!
Good for you,
Hey,
Trixie.
no. I'm
Sorry, man.
laughing at you're being a connoisseur of coffee.
I
Hey,
am. I am a. I
okay.
figured that's what you were laughing at. I am a connoisseur of coffee. Oh, hell yeah.
All right.
What are you
You
having
go.
this morning? Oh, thank you. I'm glad I do. What are you having this morning, Anime Girl?
Well,
Oh, afternoon.
after well,
Yeah.
I had as I said, I had a Tesco Gold coffee, milky coffee.
Now you're coming up on
Milky
tea time, are you not?
Um, it's 10 to 3, yes. So technically 3 o'clock is tea time, but I shall probably meander through till we finish the program. Then I shall go down to Mother's and have something then.
Meander. Every time we all use a big word, I see the audience numbers just die. People are like, "We're here for the conversation, but we're not here for the Oxford Dictionary."
Yeah, we're here for the conversation, not education.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just dipped again.
I remember the time that we were doing a sports program, and I was talking about what baseball needs. This is about 7, 8 years ago. And I remember saying that, look, baseball needs a paradigm shift. And all of the hosts, like,
Oh lord!
whoa, Raj, shut up, dude. This is sports. It's not a grammar lesson. And it was funny because they're like, dude, you got it. Dude, it's a sport. It's early in the morning. Shut up. That was funny. I wish you could go back to that one. Baseball needs a paradigm shift.
No,
That was funny.
I made the mistake of looking at the football scores this morning. Oh,
Oh, the games are
Oh.
great.
0 for 2.
Did we all get lit up yesterday?
No, I think you're all right.
I don't know what that
I'm
means.
fine.
I
I'm
really don't
fine.
know what that means. I'm all right. Hey, Gridiron Girl, would you agree with that?
You're all right.
Oh, so who won that? So if you're 0
Well,
for
put it this
2,
way: the Steelers stuffed it to the Ravens,
okay, I went with
17-10,
the Steelers. Yes, I guess.
right?
Yeah, that logic.
And the Texans decided that they were going to actually play a game of football, and they smacked the Colts 23-19.
Oh,
Oh, they were
I went
good.
with
Yep.
the Texans, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, so you're putting
Yep.
2 for 0.
So
I'm 0 for 2.
That quarterback,
and I'm,
Strauss is very good. Wow.
Yeah, so there you go.
so it looks like Roger and I are both 2 for 2.
Me too.
Well, I would say actually 2-0. Now, it is funny. Forgive me for being a jerk, but when we're doing the football stuff, I know you guys aren't watching, but when the sports lingo is not used properly, oh man, I have no filter. I'm like, ugh, well, God, when like when people are doing the comparables and they'll say something, it's like, oh God, I'm losing my mind. Thank God no one really notices. I'm really happy about that, but I do not have a filter.
Well,
And
Oh,
I
we
got an
noticed.
excuse.
I've jumped over Liz a few times when I was like, no, it's a place.
More than a few.
Yeah, where I was like,
More than a few.
fourth. It has a TH behind it. Filters are good. Michael has filters. I do not. Come on,
I
Michael. Don't be lazy. Come on.
I have an excuse. You see, I'm across the pond, so I've got an excuse
For what? For a
for
filter?
for misusing Americanisms when it comes to sports.
Oh, Americanisms. Almost better than my chicken tarna this morning. Oh,
I'm gonna go there.
Michael, since you're watching, remember I mentioned in Upload Zanku? That's what I'm having this morning, brother. I'm having the chicken tartar from Zanku, left over last night. So they were in Upload. It was kind of cool. They had an advertisement, a very prominent advertisement in the program. Pond location is not an excuse. That's directed at you, anime girl.
Who that? Who that?
Michael.
Michael.
Oh, I see. I see. We're hiding behind the keyboard, Mike. Get your bum on here. Come on, get your bum on here. Face to FaceTime, Mr. Day.
Oh my God, that is funny.
I don't know.
So, what do you have planned for this morning, Trixie?
Besides walking
Football.
the dogs.
I'm sorry, that's right,
Oh,
football. I know I'm going to
yeah.
watch the last game definitely. You know what? I am going to be watching football all day. You're right. I'm going to be here because I have a lot of stuff
That's
to
what
do
I
in the
do
office. Yeah.
every day.
No, I
Because,
said Sunday.
oh, yes, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go.
because we don't watch football every day. Do
Well,
you? Do you?
if I could, I would.
But I can't, so I won't.
Uh huh.
Oh, hark at him.
Liz, what are you doing today?
Ooh, what am I
What
doing
did you
today?
say?
Probably
What
watching
did you
football.
say?
I said, what am I doing today? Probably
Oh,
watching football.
okay.
Yeah.
What'd you think
Sorry,
I said?
I thought one day we were starting the program and I couldn't hear Liz and I got frustrated, so I said, "Speak."
Shut up!
And then Liz delayed her response, and it was like, oh my God, when she was like, woof. I gotta admit, I didn't tell you, but that was so classically done, Liz. Your pause, you skipped a beat. I died laughing on air. More just because you played along, but the way you did it. So right now, I thought I heard, like a wolf. That's what'd you say, Liz? Oh my
No.
goodness.
We could actually be nasty and do a big dog, and when you say something, we just all sit here dead quiet, and then you panic.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. And oh my goodness, I have to send the link over to Tanya as well. Maybe she will join us. Tanya's joined us a few times on Sunday morning. We just got a like from
Yes,
Tanya.
yes.
So I'm going to go ahead and send her. She's like, I can't even say hi to you, dumb bastards, before Roger hits me up to be on the program. I can see her laughing right now if she's listening. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna send it. I have to send it over to her as well as to Michael because Michael's being a little kid. He needs to be
Prima donna.
pampered. Actually, he's not a prima donna, but he is. Come on, Michael, stop being that way. Just join us,
Slum it with the
please.
Egypt. Yeah, please slum it with the Egypts.
With the idiots, stop it. Oh, there it is. She says she'll join shortly. Yes. It's so cool. So I just sent it to you via Facebook, Tanya, and I'm going to send it to Michael as well. So I do apologize. But everyone, thank you for being up this early in the morning with us. And I know for some of you it's closer to midday or a late morning, but thank you. This is Talkative here on NDB Media, and we are closing in on the second hour of this program. We've been on for a little bit now. I'm Roger. That's Liz. That's Aish, Anime Girl. And that's Trixie. So thank you for joining us. And oh, you see, there's always an excuse. But I was gonna say something mean when you guys said prima donna. I'm like, I can. Michael's always working, and sure enough, there it is. So that's why I bit my lip because I was trying to be stupid by ripping him and saying something, but I was like, no, dude, this guy's always working, and sure enough, he's working on IMDb. So I'm glad I bit my lip. I am. So
I would say every time I've seen him on air, he doesn't come over as a prima donna.
that's why he's not. Hell no.
He's educated, but definitely not a prima donna.
Actually, he is, and I haven't told him this personally, and since I know he's watching, I don't know why he slums it with me, man. Michael is a very smart man. He is a former educator. He's retired now. He
No, I
did,
did.
Correct.
Nice.
and maybe Michael has told a story on air, but I've never actually referred to this, but I think what attracts me to Michael is that he is a Renaissance man. This man is smarter than I am when it comes to biting one's lip, and he's just better at it than I am. I just bite my lip. I do that all the time, but I still say what I say. He is better at it, and Tanya says for same reason I do for kicks and giggles. Yes, but he's a Renaissance man. He can have a conversation on almost everything, and it's real. 'Cause I know he keeps up on a lot of stuff, and I know that's one thing that I find, that's that is interesting to Michael, and he is learned. There's no doubt about it, and he is smarter than most. But he doesn't. He does even when he's angry. Because I've been on when he's a little impatient. I snap when I'm angry, and I go, "That illiterate son of a whatever." And even when he's mad, he doesn't do that. He's a better person. So, but
You
he
just
does. Go ahead.
you just cut out there, Roger, and so did I
On what
on screen.
we cut out? I think you did.
No, you did as
I
well on
didn't
my
see anything.
screen.
No,
You,
because I
you
didn't
turned
hear
the
it
I
from
didn't
screen
my
see
on.
other
anything
two.
either.
Yeah, it's okay. You did.
Yeah, he's fine with me.
There was a hiccup across the pond, but thank you for reporting that technical issue for me to me on your end. Thank you for that,
Oh,
Emmy. Michael tells the story when he was uh teaching his kids digital animation. Oh, that was stupid for me to say that. Animation. And it's a wonderful story. And hearing him tell it, I hear the verve and I hear the excitement, and it's fun. It is fun. He is a genuine educator where he does it to see their eyes light up when the connections are made. That's why he is a genuinely fine individual, and I think that's the way he is in life. He's actually a good person. That's why I'm again. I don't know why the hell he hangs around me. I don't know, but it is what it is.
oh dear, we're having some fun over here today.
I think you are.
I'm blaming you because you had all the grief yesterday and you passed it over to me. Typical Americans, typical bloody colonials. America
God
sneezes, we get the
bless
cold.
America.
I'll go suck a lemon.
Oh, Liz pays me. That's that's the issue. All right, well that's fair. All right, but it's
Right, come back.
hopefully he will join us a little bit. So, anime girl, other than I'm sorry, not meaning to put a damper on it, but what's going to be? It's 3 o'clock now.
Yes,
When do you call it? Because you're returning to work, aren't you? On
tomorrow.
Monday. I'm so
Tomorrow.
sorry.
Yeah, that's me. End of the break, back to the grindstone.
Me
Such is
too.
life. Hmm.
Do you know? Do you know what's another cool thing about this is? When this program is running, I'm really doing nothing. Believe it or not. That's the beauty of this program and as to how it works. And even though I can sit here for some hours and stuff, I'm not really using the keyboard. I'm not using the mouse. I'm not using anything. That's why this is an absolutely wonderful program, this StreamYard. And it makes it easy for those of us that have issues with their hands and stuff like that. Oh, you see, gotta, damn it, I forgot. I gotta put the Michael Jackson. I gotta put MJ back on.
I see. I see.
So what are you gonna do the rest of the day, anime girl?
Well, once I've finished here, again, I've got to pick up my
Yeah.
turkey stew, which is sitting in my kitchen. I can smell it from here, and put it in the yeah, put it in the bag, and walk off down to my mother's.
I didn't recall that you had said that you had done this stew. So you said it's a turkey stew?
Yeah, turkey mince stew.
Turkey mint stew. Liz, Trixie, is that something that you ladies would use? And I'm not trying to be old and sexist. I'm just when you do cook or even in your family, do you use mint?
I
No.
use mint quite frequently with certain desserts or drinks, but the only time I'll use mint other than that is lamb.
Not mint, mince. MINCE.
Oh,
Mince.
Mint.
which is
Sorry. So mint, turkey mince soup. So I understand you mince the turkey then.
It's mince. It's pre-minced in the supermarket, and then I bring it home and I put it in a frying pan with onions and seasoning, fry it up, and then in the pot it goes into there is sweet corn, the peas and carrots, and
Mm.
again, whole load of herbs and spices, and I make up a gravy, stick it on, and then put it on the heat for a couple of hours.
Yum.
I don't know
Then
which one of the girls was laughing, but I think they're like, "Wow, that was a that was an English barrier problem
yeah,
that we had."
and then roughly about what, after an hour and a half, I will stick in some potatoes just to finish them off because the potatoes takes about 15, 20 minutes, and then that's it. That will last me and mother for the next 2 days.
Oh wow.
Mm.
I've been fortunate because she's been able to cook again. Uh, the woman that lives here, she will cook, and she's cooked for. She prepared some chicken, um, and it's quite a bit of chicken, so it's not bad. But like I said, I try to take the family out at least once a week now, and we did the Zanko. I have no idea where we're gonna go next week, but if there are any suggestions from the listeners, has to be in Southern California, can't be across pond, can't be south of the border. I would consider Phoenix. I would consider Las Vegas. I would not consider Sacramento. That's a little bit too far.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either.
Really? You
And I
don't
live
ever
here.
you're
Oh,
in
we
the
have.
state's capital, man. I would think that well, in downtown Sacramento, I would think that there's a varied palette there.
Oh, there is definitely a varied
Okay.
palette. It's just,
Inside
yeah,
of
the prices are astronomical, and
Really?
just I don't know.
Anime girl,
What
you
were
were
you
gonna
saying,
say?
Anna girl?
no, it's all right. I was going to be sarcastic, but I thought no, keep your gob shut, girl.
I I have noticed that Trixie has put me on blast a few times because I have been in her neck of the woods often in the last few
Yes.
weeks and months. And the funny thing is, she never answered me when she was in my neck of the woods. So, toma.
What?
Oh,
What?
come on.
Oh,
You've
oh,
been just
oh,
north
oh,
of me,
oh.
woman, on Gary and White and those three just north. You've been in Laverne. You've been in you see, look, you hear her laughing? So don't start. But I will be letting you know more often. The
Uh-huh.
funny thing is, I do meet with classmates on Friday morning. It is a big deal for me. I really set that time aside. I'm not gonna say who it is just out of respect for them right now, but I meet with two classmates, sometimes three on Friday morning, and then there's a few other classmates that I will meet with on Monday or Tuesday for morning, lunch, or dinner because it's their schedule, their location, all this stuff. But I do enjoy those opportunities. So I have been, look, I was at the Broken Yoke on Friday, right there on Grand.
Ooh,
How
what'd you
far?
have?
Michael went with, this is Solomon Walters. He used to be our NASCAR guy. Michael went with the, what is it? It's Eggs Benedict, but he's a
Oh,
Border Benedict. I
yeah,
think
they're
he was,
Benedicts or I'm sorry. Sorry.
see it through.
You can't say that with a straight face.
It's funny because she still said it, but she's overreacting right now, which is absolutely cute.
And
Uh,
You're all right, Trixie. Go ahead. It was
okay, well,
the Eggs Benedict. Yeah.
yes, egg Benedict.
Uh huh.
I still messed up.
Sound it out. Good job.
Anyways.
Good morning, Jay. That was funny. So Jay's been trolling as well. I'm
Oh,
happy with
yeah,
that one.
No, you know why he's not been on, don't you? Because he's communing with the grass as well as smoking it.
oh, it's too damn
well, if
cold
he's
outside right
communing,
now.
yeah, I was gonna say if he's communing with the grass, he's got fog at least up here by me.
It is
So I
so
don't know.
windy. Is it
It
windy over
is.
there, Roger?
Yeah, actually, it is.
Eh.
And the funny thing is, okay, aside, Big Dog and I are further apart. We are about 20 to 25 minutes on a good drive to get to each other. Trixie, we're what? 10, 15 minutes?
Yes.
I mean, we really are close, which is
Your neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
no, there is a hill in the way.
Well,
There
and the
is.
hill stops you being neighbours?
Well, no,
Yeah,
we're
thank you.
no. Oh, Jay says It's super cold in bed, but you have your damn phone. I sent you the invite, Jay. So it is windy. So Jay is south of LA, and I guess that you now have 3 points on the on the geographic compass, which I may have stuttered when I said that. That means it's cold in Southern California and it's windy. It is. Look, it is still 46 degrees right now. It's cold.
I hate
Okay,
to
so
think.
what did you have? I'm sorry. What did you have
Oh,
at
damn
Broken
it.
Yoke?
Damn it. Um
That good, huh?
Well, according
no,
to
actually it wasn't. I was a bit disappointed. The rice was cold. It had beans, it had rice, it had an egg. Yeah, broken yolk. You know what? I'm gonna check
You
the
had
menu
that
right
at Broken Yoke?
now. Hold on. Judge me as you so see fit, but not right now.
yeah, right. According to my latest weather forecast, it is 4 degrees Celsius, but it feels like -7.
Oh, mother of that's cold.
Yep, the wind is 24 kilometers, the humidity is 62%, visibility is 10 kilometers, and the pressure is 1027. The dew point is -3. So
Wow.
there you go.
It's 43 degrees over here in
Yeah,
Charter Oak.
that's yeah. Oh, you know what I went with? I went with
Hmm.
huevos rancheros.
At Broken Yoke,
I know that
why do
was a
you,
mistake.
why do you
That
always
was
go
a mistake.
Mexican?
Because he's Mexican.
No, but man, we get tired of it.
Ooh.
I get tired of it.
Tanya's a little offended that we think it's cold where we are.
Sorry, Tanya. I would not make it over there.
What are you complaining about? The real feels here are in the 20s. That is cold. That is cold. I when I was up in Alaska in 2021 in April, the temperature was 29 to 49 degrees. And that's more akin to what she's used to. But I was having a good time, man. I was on vacation. I had my thermals. I had my the better thermals, not the regular ones. They're the ones that are made for the real cold weather. The
When you're
ones
in
Is that
Alaska?
the ones with the little
Alaska.
buttons on the back?
No, these were little
The
ones.
trapdoor.
The
Yeah.
No,
trapdoor.
actually, very
And the
good.
onesies?
No. So
The
if those
footsies?
are the real ones, the second level ones, these are the newer ones. They're not neoprene, but they're a little more. Look, you can get a pair of thermals here in Southern California for about what, $8 for the bottoms, $8 for the tops, 16 bucks. Just the bottoms are 16 bucks on these. They're made for the cold. And let me tell you, when I was up there, it it maintained my temperature real well. And I was showing the butt. No, Jay, no, never. I could. Oh, for the love of God, I could imagine. All right, I'm done. Oh, I don't think I'll ever
Visual.
be able to talk to
Visual.
Jay again. Yeah, Oh, sorry, Jay. Oh my God. Ah! You know what? Screw it. To hell with you, Jay. You're the one that put that image in my mind.
Somehow the view of Roger mooning in Alaska. Wow.
No,
Oh God! Now
no,
I just got that.
no, don't do that. Oh,
No, I
son
mean,
of a
I've
tom-tom.
heard of blue
Oh
tits, but
Lord!
With the
blue
bears.
cheeks. Well, yeah.
Oh God!
Actually, I do have to tell you that when I was in Alaska, I did take colors that were not white. They were like the thermals. When you guys know in the United States, thermals are generally. Oh, come on, Tanya. Come on. I was talking about Jay, not me. But thank you. Anyway, um, I thought that if something happened in Alaska, they would be able to find me because of my blue thermals.
Oh God!
I think the thermals were blue and black deliberately because I said if something happens, I want them to be able to find me. I don't need to have the white or cream colored thermals because I'll just disappear into the snow.
You
So if
should
the
have bought
bears
yourself
have
some.
chewed, I'm
You
sorry.
should have bought yourself some bright orange ones. Then nobody would have missed you.
They don't sell bright orange ones because that's that's
I
I
thought the
wasn't
Convict
traditional colour
colors.
was,
I wasn't in the right
Yes.
neighborhood for that.
yeah, I would say traditional
I was
colour
going
was
to say
red, isn't it?
convict colors.
Right.
At
Yeah.
Home Depot.
That's funny. Yeah. I did mess up. I look. I like the Broken Yoke, folks. It's and George Garay, my coworker, my seminary brother. He's actually introduced me to a lot of different places, and Broken Yoke is one of them. I did mess
Good.
up. I should have gone with the eggs Benedict, any form of eggs Benedict,
Mm-hmm.
but I went with huevos rancheros right now, and the preparation was nice. It looked good, but the rice was cold, and that kind of like yeah. I folks, I recommend the Broken Yoke. I do. I think it's
Yes.
a good place. That I've gone there maybe 10 times now, and
Okay.
the rice was cold. That was it. That look, I am prepared to forgive them on that. It's
Well,
not that
you
big
should
of a
go
deal.
to the restaurant right across it, Grand Burger. It's very good breakfast and food.
I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that one. I'm gonna
It's
have to look.
right across.
Yeah.
You went to the one in Glendora, right? Correct.
Yes. I'm gonna have to look that one up.
It's
And
right. Like if you cross at the right, same side of the street.
It's the
Yeah.
Michael.
Ooh.
Yes, and I'm starting to get dizzy with
I'm
you
gonna
two.
remove your administrative authority, Michael. All kidding aside, look at what he has in the background. Michael, is that the one from Perth?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that was a wonderful story. And speaking, oh my God. Anyway, Michael, good morning, my brother. Thank you for joining us. How you doing this morning?
It's a busy morning. I can't stay very long. I have to get out of the house a few minutes.
So there you go, folks. Our resident Renaissance man has stuff to do on a Sunday. So
Mhm.
that is all good. But I'm glad you still stopped in either way, Michael. I appreciate that. As you know, folks, Michael runs the website. He runs all of the IMDb updates, and he's the one that gets all the guests.
So
And he's
he's
the one who gets all the credit from certain people.
That is funny, and
Mm.
is what it is. And if you're trying to get under my skin and workless,
I want to know when he's going to get one of the Akudas in. Either Michael or
actually, I don't think they're that. Forgive me, and I say this professionally. I don't think they're that difficult to get. You just have to ask them, and if they're available, they love talking. Talk about some really entertaining individuals. Both Michael and Denise Okuda.
yeah.
Those guys. Oh, what a fountain of of art,
Yeah.
of story. They regale, and I have never heard them repeat the same story because they've been on many interviews, and they're, gosh, talk about doing a lot of stuff, which is really neat. Jay says never been there, and yeah, dude, they're generally where, Trixie, they're out here, right? They're kind of like in the valley, San Gabriel, and
Yes.
east of us, huh? Yeah, in the Inland Empire.
Jay has to make a trip out over to our side of the woods.
Yes, he does. And ladies and gentlemen, all hands on deck. We are at battle stations.
Oh, good God. Disney Queen's in.
Good morning. How
Good
are you, young
morning.
lady Disney Queen?
Morning.
How
I'm good. How are you?
doing real well. What is with the BX Boricua?
Okay, first of all, you're Hispanic. You should be able to pronounce that better. It's Boricua.
Ooh.
I just love the way she chastises you when you can't speak your own language. You go, girl.
Whoa, wait a minute, woman. Anime girl. She is Caribbean, and there's a different flavor of the pronunciation.
Yes.
And
Yes.
look, she's got that down. I've never had what she is. Why don't you tell us what Boricu is, please?
It's a Puerto Rican.
All right.
It's fine.
Tanya, all kidding aside, I do get comments about the way you treat me on air.
About what?
People have commented about that to me in emails and stuff. And they tell me, why don't you stand up to her? I'm like, well, first of all, she's a lot more successful in life. And she has deemed us worthy of her attention. So I'm not going to pick a fight with her. And second, She's much quicker than I am when it comes to all that baseball stuff. So I'm not prepared to wage war with that young lady. So it is funny, but I've been told stand up for yourself. I'm like, yeah, you go to hell, but thanks for the note.
If you notice though, when people say stand up for yourself, they're the ones that are running for the door.
Yes. Now you guys all know what happened that one time. The one time I actually I don't know if I got fed up, but I stood up for
Keep it.
myself. It was the day that you left.
Yeah, I
It was
remember. I was
so
there.
it was hilarious. I finally like, you know what? Tanya's this and this, but you know what? Rah, 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 rah. I mouthed off, and oh man, it was funny because it wasn't mean, but I actually just mouthed off. And then all of a sudden, I could see in the screen blink. I'm like, oh shit.
She back.
And then I brought her back on. I'm like, hey Tanya, how are you? Oh my god, that was so funny.
Yeah,
But
we all sat there waiting because we knew what was coming.
and no one said anything. That was funny. I did tell Tanya after, Tanya, I was talking. Oh my god, that was funny. I
Sat
own
there.
up to it. But you know what? I think that's the relationship we have. We're avid sports fans. We believe in what we believe in. We can tell each other whatever we want and get away with it. So that's kind of cool. Tanya's like, well, you haven't tested me yet, dumb shit.
Well, I mean,
Oh! There it is.
Disney Queen, you're supposed to have nice language.
I do have nice language.
No, that was me. Yeah, that was me. Anyway, so it's all good. So what are your plans for today, Tanya?
Ugh. I got a text message asking me to come in an hour early because somebody decided to go to work and not feeling well. And I'm like,
Oh,
well, if you
lovely.
weren't feeling well, then what the hell are you doing there? And obviously it's because they want the money. Whatever. If I get sick because of this fool, I'm going to have a coronary on that person. I'll give that person a coronary. And they don't have to worry about ever going to work ever again.
Yeah. But how is the candle making coming along?
Came out cute. I mean, there's still a lot of... I'm trying to do it where there's designs in them, like waves and mountains and stuff like that. But that's going to take a while for me to learn.
Well,
Are they scented?
Yeah.
Yes, they are scented.
Yeah, you can get these candle making kits on Amazon that might just to practice on before you actually go full steam ahead.
Yeah, no, that's expensive. I go to Dollar Tree.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, no, Tanya doesn't have money like that. Everything is just about Dollar Tree, and that's it.
Is your tree still up?
Yes, it's
Mine
Three
is
Kings
as
Day.
well. Yeah.
Okay.
That's how Puerto Ricans do it.
Mine is still up as well. It's
Mine as well.
I'm sorry, yours is what?
Mine as well.
Hers is well versus sick. So.
Thank you, Michael.
Michael, is yours still up? Talking about your tree.
I didn't put one up this year.
Heathen.
Costco!
I still had Halloween up. I hadn't gotten rid of Halloween.
I would say most of the Christmas decorations over here have disappeared into the wild blue yonder. Most people over here are bailing out the water. So they decided that the Christmas decorations can come down and go away. Bring out the lifebelts instead.
Oh.
We enjoy our holidays until we just... And it was actually one of the big debates, whether or not to keep the tree up. Sorry, the machine's very loud. Most people say they'll leave it up till whenever the hell they want to take it down. And some people are like, no, you take it down right after Christmas. Some after Three Kings Day, and others whenever they feel like it. Listen, if it makes you happy, keep it up. Who the hell cares?
Yeah, we used to be, what was it, 12 days before Christmas and 12 days after Christmas was the way that my grandparents used to do it.
Mm-hmm. I've heard that, and it does sound familiar. We always traditionally, my family, come January 6th after that was done. And I know here in Southern California, the I'm sorry, the trash company has said that you can drop off your trees all the way through to the end of the month. I thought that was just laziness, but I guess some people do keep them up. The real trees.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Yeah.
you also got to remember Italian, true traditional Italian Christmas is still 12 days after because the
After
12 days of
December
Christmas
25th
start
or January
correct.
6th.
No, it starts on Christmas Day, December 25th, and it's the 12 days of Christmas, 12 consecutive days after Christmas.
Oh,
Really? Because I thought the
Yes.
days of Christmas, like when you hear the songs and you've seen the movie Christmas Vacation, I thought it was the days leading up to it. Oh,
No.
interesting. So the
And
Italian,
actually, I got corrected on that a couple of years ago about that. They're like, no, because I thought the same thing you did. I'm
so
like,
you mean
no, it
Chevy
begins on the
Chase
25th.
in Christmas Vacation lied to us?
I guess so.
Michael, would you please invite Chevy Chase on the network so I could I have a bone.
Agent said no already.
That's you been told. It's a no.
Well, we just got a major no the other day too. Yeah, it was a bit of a disappointment.
It was not a good day. I got 3 no's and bad news.
Oh dear.
I was gonna say, gee, Michael, thank God you don't live my life. I mean, every time I go to a restaurant, I get no. So I get
But you
no's all the
should. But you should.
really.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Thank you for that,
Oh,
Yeah,
Renee.
no,
Renee.
you can't have that double hamburger today. No. You
Oh,
can't.
wow. Okay. Yeah, I do love that movie, folks. Of the 4 movies that he made, National Lampoon's Vacation, which is really funny. I mean, it is. Then the second one, they go to Europe. The third one is Christmas Vacation. The fourth one is Vegas Vacation. I've enjoyed them all for what they are, but my favorite one is Christmas Vacation. Oh my god. Oh man, that one is good, and I try to watch it every year on Christmas Eve, and I did again this year. It was fun. Michael, I was alluding to the story when you were teaching your elementary kids, and mind you, he's teaching elementary kids, okay? Not doing the ABCs, not doing any of that stuff. But Michael was teaching them animation. And Michael, would you tell that one story of that one particular image? Which
Oh,
is,
the image that
I'm not going to say now because it ruins the story.
No, it'll ruin the
Yeah.
story. No. But
if you don't mind.
No. I'd been teaching animation for several years to older kids. I mean, I was teaching some middle school kids. That's where I started. And they asked me to lower the grade levels down to 4th.
Wow.
And I went, okay. So I did that. Then they said, oh, we have some 3rd graders that want to do it. So I had to lower down to 3rd grade. And then about 2 years after that, they go, oh, we want you to start in kindergarten.
Oh, God.
And I went, teaching kindergartners how to make 3D animated models. No.
Isn't that crazy? Yes.
Kindergartners can barely.
Did you see Tanya's reaction?
Yeah. So you know what I'm talking
Kindergartners
about.
are like herding cats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, but please. Sorry, Michael. I'm already interrupting. I'm so sorry.
Well, yeah, whatever. So I thought about it and I go, how can I get away with not teaching the kids modeling? I said, I think I can teach them how to move a camera around. I think they can maybe handle that, but that wasn't easy either. But so I go, I'll give them some pre-made models and then they can just run the lights and the cameras around them and have a good time. So I went, okay. And so, gave a few lessons, this and that. Then I pulled out a model and they all looked at it and said, oh, that's cool. What is it? It was the Enterprise 1708A. They did not know what it was. And then 12 months later, J.J. Abrams' movie came out. I retaught the lesson to kindergartners, first graders, second graders. 90% of them knew what the model was without me telling them. So my whole thing was, people would say, oh, they don't like J.J. Abrams. He just ruined Star Trek. And I go, wait a minute. He introduced it to a whole new generation of kids, because those kids did not know what the Enterprise was when I showed it to them. 12 to 18 months later, after the movie came out, 80-90% of the kids knew what it was, and I didn't even have to tell them.
And the beauty of it is, Michael didn't really tell them. That was the thing. He was just showing them how to do that. And that was really cool.
Lucky kids. I really never got anything like
Yeah,
that. I
mean, I had the Enterprise in dry dock, and they would just move the camera and go close up on the Enterprise and fly around it. There was a planet behind it. So, I mean, it was really cool. It was really cool. But they, it was a challenge.
Yeah.
Especially with, and I'm talking incoming kindergartners, not they'd been in kindergarten for a while. They were just coming into kindergarten because it was a summer class I was teaching.
Yeah, I just find kids these days, they're so much more up with the tech than, well, people like me will ever be. They just know what to do.
Well, they do up to a point, because these poor kids, I mean, I had a lot of kids crying because, I mean, this was a professional software package. It was not something very simple. It was technical, and I had to dumb it down. But I couldn't dumb everything down. And some of them cried. I mean, sadly they did. And I had to take them aside, and I said, look, I've been teaching this for a while. It is not easy. I mean, you're doing a college level program. Mm-hmm. You are 5 years old and you're doing college work. I said, it will take time, but I totally can tell you that you're going to get it. It's going to take 2 more classes, maybe 3, and you'll get it, and you won't understand why you got all upset. And I had some kids in the class that had taken it before, and they looked at them and said, he's telling you the truth. That's exactly how I felt. But it took a while, but they did. Most of them, I had a retention rate of over 90%. Some people said they just couldn't handle it, and they got out of the class and transferred to another class. But the ones that took it, I mean, they were proud of what they did. I mean, they were. I mean, and the parents liked it. They saw, because at the time I had a web page up and I posted all of their animations, so they could go home, tell their grandma and grandpa, and have them look at it. I put their name on it, not last name, but first name and first initial of the last name, so they could tell which ones were which. Because when it was all the same model, sometimes they forgot which one they did. Because they were all very similar. So
I got to be honest, it's a something I've always fancied having a go at myself, trying to learn animation, because being an anime freak, there is so much of this I would love to get into. But
Well, just so you know what program it was the same program that they used to do all the CGI of Babylon 5.
Isn't that crazy?
So that tells you how sophisticated that was.
Yeah, I remember Babylon 5. That's one hell of a program.
Yeah.
Now, forgive me if I'm going to interrupt the story now, but what was so cool, and when Michael was telling me the story, he was so incredibly passionate about it. And what Michael was sharing with me was, I was teaching them the Enterprise, and they had no idea it was the Enterprise. And when the movie showed up later, they're like, oh my God, I know what that is. And it was just so awesome when he shared that with me. I said, yep, leave it to us to try to get people secretly into the universe. So, yes, Michael was programming kids that were 5 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I programmed lots of kids. I programmed a couple of others that were really good, and actually they were better than I was. And they were, at the time, they were just getting out of middle school and going into high school, they got into it so much, they ended up buying the program. And when they were juniors in high school, they entered an animation contest in DC. And they were in high school, and all the other animators were all college plus. And they were shocked that these two high school kids put together an animated movie.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of this new AI animation that they're now?
Well, it doesn't surprise me, and I understand all the ramifications, and I totally get the actors why they're scared. We just have to remember. I still remember when I went in and saw the Rogue One, and I go, I thought he was dead. And I went, I don't remember those lines from the other movies or any outtakes. I said, I thought he was dead. Yeah. And they had used AI to, do Peter Cushing. So, I mean, I didn't even realize it, and it was like I was going, then I read, and I go, oh, that's what they did. And I'd seen some other AI that they had done in some other shows, but not that extensive. And I just went, I can see why they're scared. That's their livelihood. So,
yeah.
But like I say, it was just absolutely incredible that I'll give kudos to the school district that they were offering the information. And Michael was the unfortunate soul that had to be the one to teach them, because as Liz said earlier, kindergarten kids are like herding cats, right?
Pretty much.
And I was overwhelmed with the two kiddies that I had right now that they would decide to stay in around. So I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I was glad I did it, but
I have a question specifically for Roger and for Michael. Did you shut up? For you guys, have you guys gotten, or did you order your Crimes in Time from Bobby Nash?
I did not, no.
Okay. He and I have been talking, and he hasn't gotten his either, which was really weird, because I thought that would be those 6 books. I think would be perfect for teaching.
That's the ones that we had him on and we interviewed him on, right?
No, those are other ones.
I don't recall right now. I wouldn't be able to tell you. I'm gonna have to check. But I am waiting for some stuff that I've ordered from authors. So.
Well, we were just trying to figure out. It's like last week I was asking him if he had gotten his to distribute yet. And he's like, no, it's something coming from the publisher, because I haven't gotten mine that I ordered through Amazon. And I kind of feel my brother-in-law used to do a lot of kind of like what Michael did, teaching to younger children. And for history, he would use Liberty Kids. And I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that or not. It was a cartoon. Yeah, it was a cartoon that was made for children, but it was historically accurate with a lot of the stuff. And it was perfect for the younger grades. And I was thinking when I first saw Bobby's stuff, Crimes of Time, there are 6 books that he did. One is the Titanic, the other was the Chicago Fire, and there's a few others. And I thought those would be so perfect as well to be teaching the younger generation the basic,
Oh, Liz, I know which ones you're talking about now. No, I've not ordered those.
Okay. Yeah, I've been waiting for mine. I had pre-ordered them, and I'm still waiting for them. So I was just wondering if you guys have gotten them.
Yeah, those I have not. No, that series I haven't. Before we go to Anime Girl, like I shouldn't be the one controlling this program. It should be Anime Girl.
Yeah, it's her program.
Yeah, it is. So I don't know if she has a story. I was going to ask Tanya, because I know Tanya is the busy little bee over there. She's always working on stuff. I'm nosy. I want to know what you're doing.
I had somebody order T-shirts that say "may contain sarcasm." and then I had to come up with characters to go with it. So I'm doing one with the Grinch and one with Boba Fett.
Not Roger.
Stop it. I appreciate that, Michael. May contain sarcasm. Wow.
May,
No, what we should do, Ice Cream, is we should all get T-shirts of that with a picture of Roger's face on the front, and all wear it one day.
Why? You'll be arrested. They'll say, we've been looking for that guy. Homeland Security's been looking for me for a while. That's why I will not do facial recognition on my phone. I still have a button on there. Said I don't need Homeland Security to find me that much quicker.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and then I have the candles that I'm making. So like if anybody makes like a $50 purchase on the website, they get a free candle. So that's why I'm doing all the candle stuff now.
And the website is, which you realize, Tanya, that when you log in, you could have your website underneath your name. But you are so humble that you don't do that.
Well, it's that, and I always forget the link.
To your own
well, you're a
website,
professional, Tanya.
your own business,
Well,
your
because
own Ray
here's
Day
the
Tray.
Here's the thing. Nobody really orders from the website.
They order from you.
They order from me directly because they want everything customized. So nobody really goes to the website anymore. So I just get emails and they're like, hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do that? And I'm like, cool. So what I'm going to start doing now is create like a customized thing on the website so that people, I'm like, okay, now you just click this link, your order's in there, and it'll be like specifically just for that person.
You know, Tanya, I wonder if the first time around they're going to contact you. Because in my experience, in my business, I have my website. It takes someone special that I don't know them or anything to do an actual appointment on their own. Once they've been clients, then they just automatically go to the website to set up follow-up appointments. But the first time around, I get contacted still. Everyone who has never spoken to me or first time around, they'll contact me first, and they have loads of questions, not unlike what you do. So I wonder if that's what it is, where the first time around they want to talk to you and they want to make sure.
I just think everybody just wants, they don't want specifically what I have on the website. They want a different version of it. So like somebody wanted an ornament. And actually 3 people wanted ornaments. So they didn't want the one that I had on the website. They wanted a customized one. So I did an Ahsoka. I did a Minnie Mouse. What was the other one that I did? I think I did a castle also. And then somebody had wanted the Enterprise, but then they changed their mind. So yeah, they just wanted customizations, which is fine.
You know,
I'm more than happy.
You're gonna get that. You are.
Yeah, and
that's never gonna end.
I'm totally okay with that. Like people want customized signs. I made a huge sign, door sign for a friend for her birthday, for Christmas present. Now I got people who want door signs, and they're all contacting me. They're like, "Hey, can you make this for me? Can you make that door sign for me?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay, this is gonna be a thing now."
Well, you'll know when you've made it because you start hiring people to make it for you.
No, but then it takes away the fun from me. So
yeah, I suppose that is true.
I told my mom, I was like, "Mom, I might need you to help me since you're a crafter." She's like, "Nah, you're on your own." I was like,
thanks, yeah, that's mother's for you. Yeah, that's mother's for you.
That's funny though. Yes. Look, I did what I did while I'm in my 37th year. And I was alone for probably 32 to 33 years. 32 years. Probably. It's not until the last few years. You all know that I have an assistant that I meet with once a week. And obviously, she works quite a bit more during tax season. This isn't my daughter. This is my assistant. And then I have my daughter who's also. And then I have I know, sorry, spatial. 6. And 6 other preparers. So it's kind of cool. And one is in Texas, one is in Arizona, and one is in New York, which is really kind of neat. So, yeah, Tanya, it took me a while before I loosened up and got some help, but it got to the point where I just couldn't do it anymore. I was losing business because I could not get to everyone. I'm going to show someone something. This is an internal form. This is a form that we use that I made up. That there's a lot of boxes and stuff that has to be done. A lot of things have to be followed through. There are a lot of check boxes. I can't do them anymore, so that's where they come in. And this is our client information sheet. Yes, it's still paper, even though it's on Excel. So I get it. I get it. And it when it happens, it happens. It's when you lose business. Seriously, that's when you're like, I have to get someone to help me out. So you know what? Good for you. I'm glad you're doing it, and you will continue to do it. I remember when I was doing it on my own. It's what you do. But once you are risking losing, that's when you're going to add. So I hope it
Probably.
happens real soon. Sorry, I do. I do. I hope it happens real soon because what you're doing, woman, is really exploding now. So it's good.
Yeah. I'm
Hell
grateful
yeah.
for it. Like I need, this is now the downtime. I don't get anything. I won't start getting orders again maybe till around Mother's Day. And then it'll be downtime again until close to Christmas.
You
Yeah.
don't get a
So,
rush like around Valentine's?
nope.
Well, she will when she starts. Look, it, it's only a matter of time. Tanya, I'm sorry, but I am damning you in a good way.
I mean, that's
Enjoy
fine.
your
Like
downtime today. Your skill, you're going to be busy. I'm saying within 3 to 4 years, it's going to be a full time job
I'm
for you.
hoping because
Yeah,
the
just stay
goal
at it.
is to quit my job and just focus on this.
Good for you. And you're doing it at a younger age. I wish to, do you know, I have lots of,
Youngish.
you are, stop it. Stop it. You are. And you are always as young as you feel. You're as young as you feel. And right now, damn, I'm surprised I'm not even negotiating over at Calvary Chapel. Anyway, just kidding. Um, I My greatest regret is not pushing the growth of my endeavors. I made a decision to tell my clients I want to grow, and I should have done that 20 years ago. And it's like I moved, and I told my clients I need more clients. Recommend me. And damn, those little army ants, they went out, and I've blown up because of it.
That's
So
awesome.
They went forth and multiplied.
they did. And look, I am, you know, I'm not going to say on air what I have, but I'm flattered. I'm thrilled. I'm done. But you see, they're my clients, but everyone else is now doing the input for me because I can't do the input. I really can't. So I am now become a supervisor now, which is kind of disappointing, Tanya. I'm not actually doing it anymore. I'm just like, okay, it looks all right. Send, and
Well,
that's it.
it gives you more time to do fun stuff.
I would hope so, but yes, like in the last year, I've learned that I physically just cannot do input anymore. So that's my business. So I've become more of a manager now, which is really kind of neat. So I wish that upon you. So
Thank y'all.
yeah,
Within 5 to 10 years, I want to be able to move to Florida, quit my job here in New York, and just craft away.
that's good.
And I'll have my husband to help me because he'll be retired.
Oh, that is so funny. I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna have my husband work for me.
Same thing.
I was thinking that too.
He married me. That automatically makes him my employee.
That's funny. It's good. It's the way it should be.
Yeah. But we'll see.
Yeah.
For now, I'm just working on 2 orders and then that's it. I won't have anything else until the next thing comes in. But at least I'll be working on other projects, and hopefully I'll be able to just promote stuff and get some stuff in. So like this month I have to take down all the Christmas stuff off the website, and then I'm gonna add some this.
Sorry.
So we'll see. We shall see.
All right. Well, fair enough. I know you'll be showing some of the other stuff that you're working on throughout the day, and every time you're on with us, it's always a thrill. Anime Girl, you posted something.
Sorry, I got the builders in. That's why everything's switched off. So if you hear thumping, bumping, and crashing, it's probably my end. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something.
No, understood.
Yeah, I was suddenly saw this about Christian Oliver and his two daughters. They've perished in a plane crash in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So I just wondered if anybody else knew about it, because it's the first I've heard.
We
Yeah,
did.
I hadn't heard anything.
yesterday or something.
Yeah, it's about a day old.
Yeah, I'm going to put that link in the chat room for those that are watching. If you guys want to go ahead and check it out, it's a long link, but it's still there.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I had to look him up and see who he was.
Yeah, if you want to do a screen save on that one a little bit, you guys can go ahead and do so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the morbid thing is they've actually got a video where you actually see the plane hit the water,
Mm.
Oh,
which, not good.
Yeah, actor Christian Oliver and his two daughters died in a plane crash near a tiny private island in the Eastern Caribbean, according to police in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The crash occurred Thursday just west of Petit Nevis Island near Bequia as the plane headed for nearby St. Lucia, police said in a statement. They identified the daughters as Medita Klepser, 10, and Anik Klepser, 12. Adding the pilot, Robert Sachs, also died. It wasn't immediately clear what caused the crash, according to police. Gosh, this is really punctuated badly. Authorities said fishermen and divers in the area went to the crash site to help as the St. Vincent and Grenadines Coast Guard headed to the area. Quote, the selfless and brave acts of the fishermen and divers is very much appreciated, police said. The 51-year-old actor was born in Germany and had dozens of film and television roles, including the 2008 film Speed Racer and The Good German, a 2006 World War II film by Steven Soderbergh that starred George Clooney and Kate Blanchett. He appeared throughout the season of the 1990 series Saved by the Bell, The New Class, playing a Swiss transfer student named Brian Keller. I remember him, yes. Yeah, there is. Oh my goodness, it is on that page. The video does show the actual plane going into the ocean. Yeah, it looks like it nosedived into the waters. It's almost assuredly the impact. That thing is going fast.
Yeah, it's unbelievably fast and unbelievably low too. That's what gets me. It's not that high. So I would say they were in problems even before they hit the water.
Yeah. Well, you guys heard yesterday that the FAA grounded quite a few 737 MAX 9 airplanes because of what happened on Alaska Airlines, the airline that I love flying.
Well, there you go. Such is life with aircraft these days.
Yeah.
I mean, one piece of good news though, out of Japan. You know the earthquake that happened on the 1st of this, January?
yeah.
Here, yes.
Right.
The 7 point something?
Yeah.
Yeah, the 7 point, they've said it's now 7.5. So from 7.4 to 7.6 to 7.5, but they found a 90-year-old alive and they pulled her out.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, good.
It was on NHK this morning. Well, over here it was on NHK this morning.
But I do have to comment that it is amazing as to if anyone can survive an earthquake, it would be Japan. I mean, clearly, their they're good at it. They know how to do it. That when
Mhm.
you think about the fact that it was a 7.5 earthquake, and I think there's less than 10 people that have died.
No, it's 69, the last count I had.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's under
Yeah.
100. You look at what happens here in the United States, and we're on the West Coast, we're rigged to get through it. But a 7.5, yeah, okay.
No, it's
Maybe I
the
can't compare it anymore, right, Liz? That would be. I think, yeah, we had less loss of life, huh, in the last big earthquakes than that.
I think the 2011 would
Yeah.
cause even
Yeah.
your lot problems.
Yeah, but the thing over there and Trixie, we understand you're going to doggy break, so thanks. Let us know when you get back. But the thing here in Southern California, we have the fault line which is rubbing against each other, and it's I believe it's what they call a transverse fault. It's where one is rubbing against. So the section that I'm on is headed north. In about 350 million years, I'll be right next to San Francisco. Over there in Japan, on the east side, they have a subduction zone one. And it means is one plate is going underneath the other. And if you look at it this way, I know it's bad the way I'm showing the image. What happens is subduction zone pushes and pushes and pushes. And finally, when it releases, that's why you have the significant earthquakes of 9 or greater. The one that happened on the west side of Japan, I believe it was a transverse, and that's why it was in the 7 range.
Mm.
Faults have speed limits, and like here in California, they're expecting it to be an 8.0, which is on the San Andreas, because again, it's I thought it was a strike slip fault, but the names have changed over the years, and I apologize. But the one that was in Japan that hit, I believe it was on a transverse or a strike slip fault. The one that hit in 2011 was a subduction zone one, and that's why it was in the
Yeah.
9 point something. That one
I've,
was.
I've I've watched a lot of the videos of what happened that day, and some of it you look at it and you think, unbelievable, you know.
And another thing, I'm sorry, which was I was trying to say, is because of where Japan is and the seismicity, those earthquakes they're not like in Southern California, where ours are measured in seconds. Theirs are measured in minutes. Folks, I'm an earthquake man. I mean, Liz to a lesser extent is an earthquake girl as well, as is Trixie, because we're in Southern California. But we don't know 1 minute earthquakes, right, Liz?
No.
They're
God,
they're
no.
they're in seconds for us. And what I mean in seconds is for us it happens so fast, but we don't realize 20, 30 seconds pass. I think one of the longest ones we had was about 40 some seconds. But again, we're talking seconds. The one that hit in 2011 was measured in minutes. Oh my God.
I can't
That's
imagine that.
alien to us. And we're
Mhm.
like, 5.0. Ah. We laugh at people when they have a fight. And I don't mean to make a joke of it, but we do. A 5.0, we're like, welcome to the club, right, Liz?
Pretty much.
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way we operate. Michael, the earthquake that hit about 10, 15 years ago in Washington, D.C., what was that? That one also
That
was in
was that
seconds,
was a 4 point something, yeah, and
which was
it
still
it
significant
it
for you
did
guys.
damage, and it lasted several minutes.
Oh,
No,
It lasted several minutes.
yeah, it minutes. Yes, minutes.
the National Cathedral, I remember, was
Okay.
damaged.
The
And I
National
believe,
Cathedral was damaged. The Washington Monument was
yes,
damaged. Um, Several bridges had to have repairs done on them.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, it lasted several minutes.
So the one anime girl that hit, it again, it was in minutes. You just see the video. You know, folks, there, I'll never forget. And I had the video, and I wish I would have saved it. One of the most incredible videos I ever saw out of 2011, because you remember we were just inundated with videos. I'll never forget the tsunami was hitting, and people were trying to get up, up, and up and up. And I remember a grandmotherly figure. She was an older woman. She was trying to get up through the steps, and you could see she's well ahead of the wave, but something caught her attention. And I think someone called for help. And this woman was in her 80s or 90s, and I'll never forget. You could see her. She stops and she turns around to try what looks to me is to help someone else. It's like, oh my God. I mean, that blew me away. It just absolutely blew me away. And it's that human desire that you can't run away, you can't go, you're not going to be on the Titanic, the guy that has the key and says, oh, sorry, lost keys, gotta go. Not that guy.
Yeah, the one I noticed similar to that is this the wave. You see the water coming up the high street, and as it's coming up, the little lady's actually stood on some steps, and one of the lads goes forward to help her because she gets stuck somewhere, and the wave just comes in from the side and she gone.
Yeah.
But that 2011 one, I just put in to see how long it lasted. That 2011 earthquake lasted 6 minutes.
Wow.
Nah. It's
Um,
incomprehensible.
6 minutes that
That's why,
lasted.
Liz, a 7.5 can kill more than even us over here, because every modern earthquake that we've had, I don't think there's ever been more than 100, right, Liz? I'm just,
I don't think so.
yeah. But again, ours are seconds, man. It's crazy. 6 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 6 minutes. Michael, when you had the earthquake, if I may go back in that time, what was your feeling and knowing that it
Well, I didn't know it
was
was an
going on,
earthquake
man?
at first
Yeah.
because they had been renovating the school, and
Oh, which is what? How many? It's like what? 6 houses down?
yeah,
I
actually
hate you, Michael. That was his
three
commute,
more.
ladies and gentlemen. He had a 3-minute commute, maybe.
Yeah, and if I drove,
Oh,
I'd
isn't
have to
that
come back
lovely?
home and park because I couldn't get a parking place at the school.
You would drive. See, now I don't feel so bad. I lived on Hay Street,
What?
about 9 houses up from the street, and
Mhm.
my father said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, where are you going?" I'm going to the store. The corner store? You don't expect me to walk, do you?
Bad Roger.
I was 9.
Had
So Michael
Doyle?
is 6 houses, not blocks, houses. So Michael would drive to work, and if there was no parking, he would drive back. Unbelievable. Damn. My
My
father were
question is
alive.
why?
I was
You
being
waste more
funny.
gas starting
No,
the
I
engine.
never. The only time I would try to drive if I had
No,
a bunch of
no,
stuff
Liz. He
to, I did.
doesn't. He's a grandfather Tesla owner. He gets free electricity for life.
Yeah, I
Oh,
do.
I'm sorry. I'm not bitter.
No, he's not bitter at all. I can tell.
Yeah. See you later, Disney Queen.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I missed.
Mm.
I'm so sorry. I missed her comment. Damn it. Yeah.
Yeah. No. I only drove over when I had to bring a bunch of stuff, and usually I couldn't find a park space, so I'd have to come back, and I'd tell him I'll bring this stuff after school when everybody's gone. That's what I'd have to do. So.
Wow. Are you back, Trixie?
No.
No, she ain't back.
Because she works at a school as well, and I wonder how far it is from her.
Well, I'm from my home to where I work is approximately 6.5 miles away.
Wow. I am approximately 200 feet away.
I
That's
hate
on a
you.
bad day when he has traffic.
Yeah, that's when these little pussies interrupt where he's
Thank
going.
you. When I have to dodge the kitties.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. When the kitties block his way.
And they do. And they do. It's really funny. It is amazing. I have 2 kitties right now. We actually, well, the coyotes they got Momo. She was the one that had the Groucho Marx mustache, and she was a survivor, but the coyotes got her about a month ago. And that freaked out the remaining cats. They were frightened. I think I think they saw it, and they were in hiding for
Could be.
days. Yeah. And that cat, oh man, and yeah, that one was not. I was bummed by that one. She was a good kitty, but she was. I never in the 6 years that we had her, we never really were able to get into. She was a fraidy cat, and we never domesticated her.
What
But
are you scoffing now?
I'm sorry,
Looks like
Chobani.
yogurt.
Yeah, yogurt. I'm sorry.
A single-celled organism that shrinks when you shout at it and you're eating it on air.
You said this was going to be a food show. He's just cooperating.
I did. Yeah, I did.
No, 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 no. I
Definitely.
didn't say it was going to be a food show.
I think Michael said that.
No, you said it on air. You
Yeah,
said the
El
first hour.
Mexicano down there said it was going to be a food show.
It may very well be the first hour. So, because I know next week I'm gonna have something. Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna have something.
You definitely going to have something. Like, you're going to tell us what, or don't you know yet?
Oh no, he puts pictures out.
Mm-hmm.
You're making me want to go get sushi.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. He's
Mm.
making me want to go get sushi.
Cooked and dead. That's how I like my food.
No,
Cooked
no,
and
and
dead.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
My idea
Liz,
of food
please.
is
Don't be another one to tell me no, okay?
my idea of food is when you stab it, it stays there. It doesn't move. If you stab it and it gets up and fights back, that's my idea of food.
God.
I suppose that's why I
With
don't
my-
because it's alive.
Then you wouldn't like my steaks. I just like them slapped a little bit on both sides and then I eat it. I don't even like it black and blue.
Liz,
my
let's be
God.
honest. Your
Oh my God,
steaks,
I have to
when
make
you
a
bite
note of
into them, they go moo because they're still attached to the damn cow.
I like my steaks. I like my steaks slapped around a little bit. Like, okay.
No,
You said it, not I, woman.
I know.
Liz, every week, woman.
yeah, you just
Actually,
Yeah.
every episode. I know you're not being that way, but woman, you are giving us so much ammunition. It is. Wow.
poor Michael is sitting there thinking, what
Okay,
the hell
I'm
have I walked into?
innocent. In truth,
No, you're
I'm
not.
innocent. I don't mean.
No, you're not.
Innocent of what?
Ah, yes, I am.
No, I could bring things up.
Woman,
I
you are not
know.
innocent. And
Yeah.
let me tell you further, Liz, you're on with us. You're not innocent.
You're as
Well, let's
pure
get
as
this
the-
way. I try to be innocent. Yes, I'm as pure as the driven snow.
Liz,
Oh my God.
as they say over
Now
here,
Roger
Liz,
is dead, so no.
yeah, you're as pure as a driven slush.
I thought you
Oh,
were going to say
Trixie's-
pure as a driven slut.
No, slush.
Well,
Slush.
slush. I don't know how
Okay.
much better that is.
But, you know, hey ho. Sounds like Trixie's back too.
Yes, she
Mhm.
is. How you doing, young lady? Thanks for joining us.
Good. It's awfully cold outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But I
Roger's being
respect and admire you.
Roger's being attacked by his yogurt.
Oh, his yo play?
Actually, no. This is my last Chobani.
Is that 0 sugar?
Yeah. No, I think there's a little bit of sugar in this one. We do have the 0 sugar for her indoors, and she won't even try it. I'm like, you got the money. You know how much that shit costs?
It's expensive, trust me.
It is, but she, we do it so she has a variety of items. This is my last Chobani. This was when I wasn't feeling well. I forget who. Oh man, I should remember who it was that gave it to me. But they gave me like 24 cups, and they knew that I could have it. And this is now finally the last one. This was like 2-3 months ago. But does yogurt ever expire?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. it
Yes, it
Turns
does.
into
turns into
sour
a different
cream.
consistency.
Say what?
Doesn't it go sour when it goes off?
Best used before October 10th, 2019, right?
Excuse me?
That was funny, Michael. Yeah, that was good.
You can always tell when a yogurt's gone off, it farts at you.
Oh, September 24th.
Well, there you go.
What year?
You know what?
Nice.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is NDB Media's Talkative here on the network, and it is January 7th, 2024. And to answer the question, that's Michael over there. That's Liz up there, Trixie, and Anime Girl. And of course, I'm Roger. And the expiration date on this Giovanni was 2022. Oops.
2022.
2022?
September 2022. Oh, 2023. Oh, damn. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
Lord.
Damn. I knew that the year I messed up. Yeah, okay. I messed up. 2023.
That's still bad enough, you know.
Yeah, I didn't expired. Actually, it's still quite good. It's just
Quite.
remember the expiration date is when they guarantee it fresh. Anything beyond that, then you're risking it. The only thing that I will not have beyond that expiration date is juicy juice. You know, the white stuff, milk,
Moo juice.
the cow juice. Yep.
Juicy
Moo juice.
juice.
Moo juice.
Yeah, moo juice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you know, you
I was going
definitely
to
know
say
when moo
that's
juice has
but
gone off.
anyway. I know
Yeah,
people get
you
offended.
open the carton and and that sort of comes out, slaps you in the nose. You think, yep, you're done.
That's funny. You're right.
So, yeah, no, you're not the only one that won't touch moo juice past its date.
Yeah, that's the only one that if it has the date on there, I get super hyper about that. So
No, not really into it.
yeah, but when you do smell it and it's bad, yeah. But for the longest time, folks, and this is all because of her and my two daughters, they were not able to have the homogenized, D milk, the regular one, the good one, the thick one, And when they started buying the 1%, 2%, or the low fat, I'm like, this is colored water. What the hell is this?
And full of
Oh,
chemicals and preservatives and sugar.
What? The low
Uh-huh.
fat? The non fat?
Yes, it's worse. Yes, so bad.
you see, over here, we've got, I suppose, like you, we've got three lots of over here. We have what they call regular, which is the blue top. Then we have the green, which is semi-skimmed. And then you have the red top, which is skimmed, which is basically like Trixie says, you look at it and it's just colored water. It
Oh my God. That might be the exact opposite. Because for us here in Southern California, would you agree, Trixie, that the regular one is red?
Yes, it is.
The red top and red label. That is so funny. This is meant to screw with you imperialists. You come
right,
to
we know. Look, we know you damn colonials get things asked about face, so we don't care anymore.
Oh no, we won. We have it right.
What do you mean you won?
Yeah, we won
You
20.
haven't won a war since Vietnam. Go away, man.
1776
Oh.
and 1812.
Yeah. That's why the White House is white, because we burned it down.
You burned it down, but you didn't. We won. You didn't take it over. You guys were just pissed.
Listen, man, we don't want it because you know what they say about SH1T. It doesn't burn.
Oh, you know what? I get it. The little brother, the little former colonial, the former imperialists. They're yapping about days past. We won.
Yeah. Just because you think you're now a colonial power yourself, don't get started.
Oh, okay. Okay. Usually it's Trixie's dogs that are yipping away, but apparently the imperialists are yipping away right now. So I guess I should be careful. They can get mad. They can send old QE after us. QE2.
Mm-hmm.
No, the Arabs got that. I think QE2.
So did you guys finally fix Prince of Wales? Is it finally working?
Yeah, it's finally back in service. I believe it's coming over to you again.
Yeah, I think it's here. Actually, I think it already is here. It may have left to pick up
Yeah,
the F-35s,
yeah. And I know the
which
Dizzy Lizzy
actually
came
makes
over
a
to you.
formidable weapon, actually.
Yeah, the Dizzy Lizzy came over to you as well, I think.
Yeah, she was here a while ago.
Yeah, but yeah, because they're supposed to be getting rid of the Prince of Wales. So they reckon they're going to flog it off. I don't know who's going to buy it though.
That's a
Possibly the
that is a
possibly
brand new modern carrier.
yeah, probably the Russians because they can't seem to build them, or the
Yeah,
Chinese.
I don't think they're going to sell it to Russia or China. They're going to sell it to another one, then it'll get to them.
Yeah, I mean the Chinese seem to be having a whole heap of problems with their latest one.
What do you mean the latest one? None of them work.
Yeah, the number was it number 4? The
No,
one where they got
I
the
think the one they're talking about is the number 3. Yes,
well, yeah, the number
number
3.
4 is
It
still under
seems
construction.
the number 4 is still in dry dock. They can't get the launchers to work.
Yeah, they try to copy us, and it took us 10 years to get the launchers to work.
Yeah, because is it the Ford that's got it on the same kind
Yeah.
of launchers?
Yep.
I think it's the Ford got the same kind of launchers, but yours on the Ford it works. On their one in China it don't work.
Well, again, it took us so long to get them to work.
Because they're electric ones, isn't they? They're electromagnet launchers, not steam launchers.
And that was very, very difficult. We learned.
See how this program meanders along, Michael? And nobody
All of our
controls it.
programs do that.
Oh yeah, but most programs are structured. This doesn't have a structure. This is like Jello.
Okay, but
it shakes.
that little bit of sarcasm by Michael right now. Are you referring to programs in general? Or are you referring to NTV media programs? Just curious.
Sports talk.
Oh, that sucks.
So that must mean that he does tune in.
Oh, I
all
do.
the time.
Yeah, he rates it for content, and so far we've got no stars. We do it even worse. I've got a black mark against this one.
Well, we could always have a moon from Roger instead of a star.
What are you on about?
Mooning.
Exactly.
Next.
Do I need to have another talk with her, Roger?
Oh, did you actually have a conversation?
I had a
If you
text
did, there
conversation.
was a failure.
Yes,
to
you did have a
communicate.
text conversation.
Then there was a failure to communicate.
Was it a failure to communicate or a failure to launch?
Now, Michael, I've been
I'm
a
not
good
in
girl.
this
Failure
since
to
then.
listen.
If it was a failure to launch, that would be me, and I'm not happy about that.
Well, you had a failure to launch yesterday. We're still doing Comics 101, but there you go.
Look, I explained to everyone what happened, and it is what it is. I don't know if Big Dog's going to do a Comics 101 now, which is really funny. Look, StreamYard was giving us so many problems yesterday before we even went live.
Yeah, I
And,
got it today.
Oh, is that why what I wrote you or left you a message? Is that why that happened?
What did you leave me a message on?
About
I was too busy eating
about the show not having the correct name on it
Where does it not have the correct name?
on StreamYard Save.
I don't know what you're talking about because on StreamYard Saved, it shows the correct one.
Not when I looked.
Well, I don't know what you're doing, Michael, but when you look at the past ones,
Yeah,
it
look at
says
the past ones. Yeah.
Sports Talk with the Guys, January 6th.
Really? Didn't
Yeah.
say that yesterday.
Well, you know what? I don't know what. So, what? Maybe you and I need to have a. No, we don't. No, we don't.
No, you don't.
No, because I'm gonna.
Don't go there.
Yeah, Michael.
No,
Okay,
it says I'm looking. It says it now, but yesterday it said something else.
Okay, all kidding around, Michael.
Yeah.
I did see that you called me, and I did not. I missed your conversation. Sorry.
Oh, you
right.
too.
I'm not always on my phone or the internet. You know, folks, I'm old, and my best friend right now is that neurostimulator. I was gonna say simulator, but I would have paid the price for that one.
That's what she said.
If only. If only. So I have the thing where the leads. I have to have one here, and then one on this side, and then one on the other side, and then over in the shoulder, and it works for 15 minutes. And I'll have it on for 15 minutes, take a quick break, and then put it on for another 15 minutes. And it helps to calm, the inputs, for lack of a better word. Because right now it feels like my neck is on fire. That's why, folks, when you see me lean back, it's because I'm trying to keep the spine straight because it hurts. It hurts all the time now. At 6 months ago, I remember telling people, I know I told Michael, I said, it doesn't hurt all the time. Well, it's 24 hours a day now. So I'm a little nervous. And then the fact that this one feels like it's asleep, the index finger, and it's tingly constantly and it's very difficult to move. And when I touch it, it's like the finger fell asleep. And it's an odd sensation. When I went to see the doctor on Wednesday, he said, "Oh yeah, yeah, that's your spine, that's your neck. If all of your fingers were tingly, that could be diabetes, could be this, could be that, could be whatever. But no, only one finger is tingly. Yeah, that's the nerves on your neck." I was like, "Oh joy, awesome." Itching.
Well, at least you've only got one. I mean, as you say, imagine it was all five. Then
No,
you'd
that's
really
the one that's all the time. Unfortunately, I'm getting old. I'm feeling the neuropathy as well on the extremities, and that's crazy. So I'm like, oh man.
Have they put you on gabapentin at all for the nerve pain?
As a matter of fact, they're not. The doctors told me that for what I have, the therapy doesn't do anything, and they're going to try the epidural because the
Wow.
naproxen, it's like it's candy. It does nothing.
Oh
So,
yeah.
so that's why they're hesitant on giving me any other drugs right now, which I'm fine with because I don't want to get addicted to anything anyway. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's the issue. So Michael, do you see it? It does say sports talk with the guys.
Yeah, I said it didn't yesterday.
There was an issue when we started the program that we started under sports talk with the guys, but I corrected it. So when you saw it, it probably still showed the original.
It
But
showed
once
the original.
it became final, it had all the corrections on it.
Okay, that's why.
So
It
yes, if
confused
I'm ever
me.
asked a question that said yes or no, Roger, it's like, yeah, no, not gonna happen.
Oh dear. Such is life, isn't it? The joys of being a presenter.
Yeah.
You see, that's what happens when you're the face of a channel. And you
Oh,
are
you
the
mean
face
Michael?
of- No, you muppet.
No, according to other people, it's me.
Oh no. You're the backroom clever guy.
Oh no, that's not what some bigwig said. So
No.
no. Mm-mm.
And when Roger mentions you, I think of the kind of the brains character in Thunderbirds. That's the kind of way I think.
Yeah, but see, you're not getting what I'm saying, and he is, and he's just looking straight ahead and going. See?
The funny thing is, Michael, I'm downloading episodes right now. That's why I was looking straight ahead. I'm trying to create memory on StreamYard, Michael. Folks, I've been downloading throughout the entire program. That's why I apologize. But we now have more memory, Mike.
Good.
Yeah, so this episode's going to be, I think I'm down to 45 and a half hours, and I'm about to get rid of another 4.5. So, yeah, I'm down to 45 and a half. So,
Oh, that'll go quickly.
Oh, yeah, Sports Talk with the Guys takes up 4 hours regularly.
Well, you're not having rewatch for a little while, have you? So
yeah, he made the announcement, which was good. I'm glad he announced it to everyone.
Why?
But whatever.
Why you?
Yeah.
Don't know why though.
Oh, so I can program it during that time. That's
well, it's because he has some other stuff he's going to do. It happens.
Yep.
It is what it is.
Might get what Liz wants. Maybe.
Well, that's why we're on at this hour, Liz. So, but we do have a guest at 6 p.m. Uh, as so it's kind of interesting that I woke up to do this program. Oh, and I missed it by 9 minutes. When my alarm goes off at 5, it takes me a while to wake up. And usually when the 5:36, the alarm, because it goes off every 9 minutes because I hit snooze. At
Mhm.
5:36, I'm like, okay, let's go, let's do it. Well, apparently it worked yesterday, and today all of a sudden it was 5:45. Damn it! So I was in more of a rush.
I was sitting watching, and I thought, do I? Don't I? Will
I'm
I?
glad you
Won't
joined.
I? And I thought, well, yeah, I've got to. I said I would be, so I do not intend to let people down. I will be on the damn show.
Richard.
Yeah, that was my thought too.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, I said that was my thought too.
Um, I
I
I,
made
I
a
have
commitment. I'm going to
I
be
have
here even
coffee.
if I'm half dead.
Oh, I've been, you know, here alone many times doing programs, and after a while, I'll just like, well, I'm not. I don't want to talk to myself. I do that. I do that all the time. I don't need it recorded.
That's the sign of old age, Roger. Talking
Yeah.
to oneself.
So, you're going back to work. Are you going? You said, Anime Girl, that through the 7th you were going to be involved. Are we going to do this again next Sunday?
At this precise moment,
Okay.
I'm somewhat in a quandary. I don't know if I can or I can't. It rather depends on what happens during the week.
Understood. Well, we'll see.
Because as I say, I've got an unpleasant duty to perform when I finish this particular program. I'm
And
not looking
again,
forward
Anime
to.
Girl, I'm sorry. And it's sad. It's moving very fast, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I'm looking and thinking I'm not looking
Damn.
forward to this at all. But
Yeah.
it's got to be done.
Again, I'm sorry. I'm
And
sorry for your loss.
it was expected, but it's still going to be hard to tell her. But there you go. She don't know yet.
Well, hopefully Janet will be able to get through it, and hopefully
She sends her regards, by the way, Roger.
she does, huh?
Yeah, I still tell her, and occasionally I put a little snippets on, and she goes, "Who's that one? And who's that one?" And the one that normally shocks her is
Roger.
no,
No.
believe it or not, it's Almighty because she says, "Oh, he's a bit rude, isn't he?" I think, okay. No, she's quite used to Roger.
It says live, okay? Remember that.
Yeah, she's quite used to Roger. Peter occasionally throws her, but she's not quite sure what Liz. She's not sure with Liz yet. She's still trying to pick up on Liz.
I could say so much, but I'm going to be good.
I beg your pardon.
That in and of
For
itself,
once?
that in and of itself was a statement.
Yeah.
I don't know. He looks like one of those Scream villains sitting there now. He's waiting to press the button
Oh, I could, yeah.
to end the world. Yeah, you could. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not.
Yeah, Speedy's the one that normally presses the damn button and screws everything up. Poor lad.
Well, none of you like his choices. That's the funny thing.
I was thinking yesterday that he had so much difficulty.
But he stuck it through.
Yeah, I'll give him his due. He really did stick with it. And then he made it in the end, and he still ended up pressing a button that removed us all from the screen.
We might pick on Speedy, but
Might?
I
What?
can
Whoa,
actually
whoa. Come
sympathize.
on. Be straight up, woman.
All right, we all pick on Speedy, but I
Yeah, we
actually
do.
sympathize with him because I'm as much of
Tortuga.
a clundering F as he is.
I'm not letting it go. Apparently, everyone forgave him, and they're calling him Speedy again. And I'm like, oh no, Le Tortuga. I'm having way too much fun with that one.
Well, we noticed that. I
Oh
think
my god.
Speedy noticed that too.
It is funny, but what was so funny was the very first day we were doing that. He's, can I have my name back? Oh my
Aw.
And he said it so innocently.
yes, and I'm like, no, I have not deigned him worthy.
See what we have to put up with here, Michael? You know,
You just don't think I know this?
I mean,
Michael has been on air with me since 2009.
I wondered why he's got such grey hair. Now I know.
All right, now you're going with the hair.
It's coming back though, Anime
Give me-
Girl,
my
which
hair
he's
can
very
be-
upset about.
Give me Mick.
You seem to have a very large receding hairline there, sir.
Oh, I do, yes. But it's turning dark again, so I'm excited.
To whom
I'm
were you
not saying a
referring,
word.
Anime Girl? Well, Liz, where the hell are? Okay, hold on, wait. Okay, there you are. You're up there.
You keep. Never mind. Okay.
He gets confused easily. You see, old people normally do.
Yes.
You keep saying you're old, so I'm really agreeing with you. I don't want to upset you anymore.
Oh, you think you upset me?
No, I said I don't. That's why I'm trying.
Your name doesn't begin with an R and it doesn't begin with a P, so I don't know what you're on about.
Oh, okay. I'll let you off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for that. That's when people say, "Well, that's fine." I'm like, "Oh, remember when I jumped all over Big Dog for that one, Liz?"
Yep.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah, it was funny. I'd had it. I'm like, "Well, that's fine." It's, really? Well, I'm glad it's fine for you. That was hilarious.
Thing is, I don't bite anymore. I'm getting used to your ways,
Yes.
Roger.
Yes.
Yes, I'm getting used to your ways.
Yeah, someone was showing me some videos and stuff and said, "Could you imagine how, so and so was?" I said, "Yeah, I would easily be a dictator in a heartbeat. I could easily see myself as a dictator. Oh, hell yeah."
Oh,
Notice he says that with pride.
yeah.
Yes, with all the rights and privileges thereof. I was asked at work many years ago because there was a joke about me being tyrannical and stuff, and one of the supervisors asked me, "Raj, if you were like a dictator, would any of us be alive?"
We'd
You would,
have to
Arden.
be. We're his
No.
slaves.
Actually, I turned to the guy and I says, "You would be Arden, because I'd need a court jester." The look of
Oh,
terror on his eyes, because there were quite a few people that were there when I said, "You would. I'd need a court jester." Trixie would be in the world empire. She would be a part of my world empire. She knows it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
People who are good and loyal. Oh God, now I'm going right. I'm going mega. So,
Mm.
yeah, I
No,
didn't
Paint it
need.
no.
blue. Paint
The
it
minute you
blue.
use the word loyal, you're going hardcore right wing. So
Like I say, paint in blue. Megamind's in the house.
yeah, yeah, I'm going mega. Yeah, the Mega Mind. That was a funny character, Mega
Yeah.
Mind. Yeah.
Yeah, Megamind is in the
Well,
house.
yeah, I guess do have.
So if you're Megamind, does that mean Michael is the other guy?
No, no. Actually, Michael would be the other Mega, and we would we would be the two evil minds trying to conquer the world.
Oh, I see. Two evil minds. I can't see. Yeah, maybe.
Again, the image is that Mike is a nice guy.
It's if he projects it, he projects the nice.
Do you know that the word projection has become pejorative here in the United States?
No,
Oh yeah.
why?
If you're accused of projection, it's become it's become a pejorative now in the political realm. Yeah.
Well, I suppose it's only to be expected. I mean, some of the words that you Americans bastardize and completely put arse about face tends to make most
Here
other people
we
wonder why. What Well,
bastardize.
it's just, no. I mean, it's the language. I mean, you take a word, for instance, sick, which is meant to mean ill, and you turn it on its head and use it for something completely different.
Okay, but that's what kids do. And it's something that I know. It's been used in the sports world when they refer to someone that they're so good at what they do, it makes you sick to your stomach because they're that good. And they say that's sick. There's another phrase they'll say,
That's
"Oh,
sick.
that remember, right, Trixie?" And then along the same time they were saying that's sick, or that person's a witch because of all the stuff that they were able to do. It's almost magical or whatever. I don't use those phrases. There's another phrase that I've claimed for the longest time is actually racist. And Trixie, you've been listening to sports for a long time. Have you noticed that the only time they use the word that someone has their athleticism, who are they talking about?
They're,
Certainly isn't a Latin athlete. It
no,
certainly isn't a white athlete.
they
It
can't talk.
certainly isn't an Asian athlete.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
I've said, why is it only used with our brothers? And I've whenever I hear someone use the word athleticism and they're always talking about a black player, I'm like, oh my god. And I picked up on it. I every time I hear someone use the word athletic, I said that's racist. You're talking about a black player, aren't you? And the look on their faces, I'm like, yeah, you guys don't use it for a white player, a brown player, a yellow player. You don't do that. You only use it with black players.
I'm gonna have to pay attention now.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a big buzzword, and it's kind of starting to die out a little bit because I've been on about this for a year and a half now. Because Trixie, you've heard I flip out whenever someone uses the word athleticism.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. That's racist. Like, what are you talking about? You're talking about a black player, right? That's the look on their face. It's like, yeah. Why? Why? Because number one, there are so many people involved in the sports world. You want to come up with a buzzword that makes you stand out, that wants to make you look. We're all on the internet, so we all have our phrases, we all have our idioms, our Rogerisms, for lack of a better word, and it just is what it is. We're trying to stand out. We have our thing, but you get the people that really have no talent whatsoever. They have no skill, and they're trying to do stuff to stand out, and they'll make up these words, and or maybe not necessarily make up the word, but they use these words to try to stand out. And when you listen to what they're saying, look at the context that they're using the word in.
Never really worked it through. See, I'm one of these. I suppose you could call me naive individuals that I've never really got racism down in any which way because I just don't understand it. I
I'm
really don't.
very naive when it comes to many things, but when it comes to speech patterns and especially in the athletic world, huh, Liz, I you've been in the program for a while now, and Trixie, oh my
Yeah.
God, I'm listening to every word that is being said, and I will home in on particular things, and I will respond to the individuals for that very reason. And look, what annoys me the most is again those very same people that really have no talent, no skill, no nothing. They want to play with the adults, so they say things. And as I tell them, dude, you've got to stop using that word. Yeah, and they'll do things. So, but before they do things, I believe we're going to be losing Michael sometime very soon.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah,
It'd be
I
nice
been
to see you,
going through.
Michael. For once, we're actually on the same screen. That's a surprise.
I know. Well, it's the time difference. But as soon as those guests that Liz wants, they'll probably be at a time that you can join us, at least in the chat room. So
I hope so. I hope
yeah.
so.
hmm And Roger's going, huh? What's he talking about?
No, I'm sorry, I'm downloading it.
Oh, more again? Okay. I'm gonna have to check on this and see how much you've got down now.
I'm last episode right now. I'm downloading Sports Talk with the Guys, which is like 6, almost 7 gigs.
Oh yeah,
God.
they're incredible how much those take.
Yeah, I've got to keep the episodes under 4 hours. So anyway,
Yeah, we wandered a bit past that yesterday, I think, didn't we?
because significantly past it.
Yeah.
I pay attention to the words that people use. And look, I use phrases, and I'll readily admit, all three of you have heard probably more than Michael has when I'll use a word. I'm like, oh, I don't think I used that one correctly, right? And it's really more to keep myself in check, or so I'm listening to what I'm saying. And I have been on hyper mode for the longest time, where you guys all know something happened the last 2 weeks that I was accused of saying something, and I'm like, no, I did not. And the medication that I've taken in the last year and a half has dumbed my memory. I have a hard time remembering things. But since I've now grown accustomed to this stuff, my memory is coming back. In the workplace, I could remember entire conversations and repeat them back. Trust me, I was hated by many people, usually supervision.
Yeah.
Because I could I could repeat the entire conversation, and they say, oh, I didn't say that. I said, yeah, you did. As a matter of fact, you were talking about this, 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 and then you went into this, 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 and I repeated. They're just like, I didn't say that. Yes, you did. Once again, you were talking about this to this person, and I would repeat it word for word, and the look on their face. I'm like, what?
There's a name for that, isn't there?
Well, I don't have that. I don't have a pure eidetic memory. Eidetic memory means you can remember everything, right, Michael? From every day of your life, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, eidetic means you can remember everything. Sheldon Cooper on The Big Bang Theory has eidetic memory, where once he learns something, he remembers it all. That's not my skill. I have the memory skill, or I had the memory skill where I could read something once and it's very clear, and I read it again. That's it. It is committed to memory. Used to irritate everyone in high school because I never studied. I just read. I had that skill. I wish I still had that skill. I no longer have it. So I never studied in high school. Used to piss everyone off. It's like, you're never studying. So I read, but you're not studying. I read. I committed to memory.
Yeah.
I don't have that anymore. I mean, hell, even Michael will say, Roger, did you? Oh, yeah, I forgot.
That's my excuse. Somebody says to me, did you do? And I sit there and go, nope.
Well, Michael, when I first started doing this program, remember, I could spout off all this stuff from memory. Remember?
You remembered all the guests and everything.
Yes, and I could even repeat stuff that the guests had said previously, which would surprise them, and I would catch people and say, no, actually, you said this, and the person was like, oh shit, it does fit my speech pattern, but in 2021, you guys know I said I took the COVID immunization shot, and I had headaches for 6 weeks. And it was after that when I noticed. That's why I'm back on a day timer. I've been back on a day timer since 2021. I have my day timer right here. I have to write everything down. If I don't write it down, it didn't happen. And it was ever since that. And I took the Johnson & Johnson shots. So ever since I took that, I have issues with memory. So, it is what it is. Not crying. I've got paper. I can work around it. It's just like I used to do in the old days. Write everything down. Oh, we lost Trixie.
Trixie gone.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm going to go too. So, everyone
Well, it's been
enjoy.
nice seeing you.
Yeah, I see you got another 2-3 hours.
No, we only have a few minutes.
We wrap up quite soon, Michael. Quite soon.
Really? Okay. I'll keep an eye out when I'm on the road.
It's been nice seeing you, Michael.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you for stopping
Bye.
in, Michael.
Bye, Michael.
Well, and then there were 3.
There were 6 of us, right?
Yeah, one time.
Yeah,
Now it's just me and you and a dog named Liz.
Tanya, Michael.
Whoa.
Whoa. Bow wow.
Rough,
Well, I
rough.
was going to say a cow named Liz, but I thought, now if I call her a cow, she's really going to get upset.
It's bad enough that a reporter said I had cow eyes.
What?
Yeah, I told you guys this story. When I was in the
I
3rd
remember.
grade, I had yeah. yeah. You know, and I looked at the reporter was doing some sort of advertising for the play I was in when I was like in the 3rd grade. I looked up at him and the photographer took the picture. So when the reporter wrote his article, he said, and this little girl is playing the, doesn't she have great big brown cow eyes?
That was nice,
And
wasn't
that
it?
stuck with me.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
could have said doe eyes. I mean, does are supposed to be, petite.
Oh, my family has threatened to write cow eyes and house elf on my tombstone.
House elf.
House
Yeah.
elf from Harry Potter.
Yeah, I'm going to say house. No, I can't see you as a Dobby. Not really.
Not more of a creature.
Well, no, definitely not house elf. No. Cleaning fairy, I'll give you that one, but never house elf.
Cleaning fairy.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Trixie.
Back
You're back.
again. She back. Yeah.
Oh, she hit the wrong button. Be back.
Yeah.
You're still muted though.
Oh,
Oh, you're back.
thanks. I
Well,
did that, Roger.
thanks. You're the one that did what you did.
Yeah. Yeah, I found my cleaning fairy the other day. She'd been mugged by a fucking dust bunny.
I'm actually gonna have to hire someone to come into the home. I'm not looking forward to that.
Mum's already got one twice a week. She comes in.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna be putting an advertisement out. Not an advertisement. Advertisement.
Bit snobby there.
I'm sorry.
The way you said that is a bit snobby.
No.
Advertisement. Yeah.
Yes. Oh yeah. I Liz, I deliberately speak the way I do because life is dull. And I suppose I want to add flavor to it. And I want to see if people are really paying attention. I love the fact that I can say something and there's a little light that goes on in the background. Someone catches it. And I think it is so cool. It might be an arcane bit of trivia or some odd story or even a lame joke. If someone is laughing in the background, you know what? Life is okay.
Well, that's.
You gave someone a smile.
You were going to say anime girl?
No, not a word.
Really? I thought you were going to say you hit the wrong button as well.
No, I was sitting. So I thought, oh, we've got, and then I thought, no, we've got at least another 10 minutes. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be on next Sunday. I don't know if Liz wants to join me. I don't know if Trixie does as well. But I will, unless you guys want to take off the holiday weekend because it is MLK weekend.
Is it?
Yeah.
What the hell is MLK?
Oh, I get another holiday.
Martin Luther King.
Yes.
And did you know that MLK and Frank were born on the same day, same year? I don't know. I think they were born on the same day.
Wow.
No,
I knew there was
I was
some
surprised by
correlation,
it.
but I didn't know
Yeah.
what.
I was surprised. It may not be the same day, but they were born the same year. Crazy. Trixie, you were going to say?
I forgot.
That's me. Stop it. No, what is damn funny is on Sports Talk with the Guys when I'm on a roll and I'm like going on, and all of a sudden I'm like, And I forgot my train of thought.
Mm-hmm.
That happens almost every week now, and it's pathetic. So
It's not funny.
it's not. Me no likey.
No.
No,
Especially when
frustrating as hell.
So when I
yeah.
say advertisement, I'll say scheduled. And people look at me when I say that deliberately. I say, yes, do you have that scheduled?
Mm-hmm.
And you know where I got that from? Picard. I told someone the other day, I said, look, if you're having difficulty in doing what you're doing, take on a persona. And I've always told people that. And that's why I say, that's an old blog talk phrase. Come on, join us. Take on a persona. Be someone and engage us in the interactive chat room. That was the line of Blog Talk Radio. Remember, Anime Girl? That was it. Yes. And the point is, you could log in as anyone you wanted to be. That's why I was said, take on a persona. Be someone. But it was also because, as you know, I am scorekeeper. I am Palpatine. I am Labor Man. I I am
The
tax man.
tax man.
Yes, I have so many history man. I mean, I have so many
Speed
personas on
racer.
air. Which one was that? I'm sorry, what?
Speed racer.
Oh, thank you. That would
Oh,
more likely be Psycho on the roadways.
yeah.
My significant other did tell me sadly, she goes, one of the things I was attracted to was how fast you drove. I'm like, holy crap. I do. And my older sister, she flinched one day because I'm driving in heavy traffic and someone's trying to cut in and she's in the passenger. She's like, Roger, Dave, look. And my daughter was like, no, dad doesn't flinch. I mean, my own daughter was like, nope, he doesn't flinch. He does. I have an order of things. If you're merging, one car goes, then the other car. One car, then the other. And if you try to cut in, oh, hell no. See, what I learned years ago in driving, doesn't matter the size of car you have. If you stay in your lane, they're going to force their way in. So what you do, and this is Traffic 101 in Southern California, you angle your car to the right.
Mm-hmm.
They cannot get in at that point. Just use the weight of your car. Doesn't matter. You angle to the right. Because again, if you're going straight, they will cut in and you will lose every time. So what I do is I will take it and I will angle that way. If they're going to go in front of you, they're going that way. So I've done that for years. I remember in the 90s, it used to irritate me when people would use the emergency lane to go by. So I moved my car over. I've been doing that move since the 90s. That move is now more common. And I will
Yeah.
tell you, folks, I've been doing it since the 90s. I would have to say that I was one of the first ones, if not the first one that actually did that. So there. No one else has claimed it. I'm claiming it. I did that all the time. On the 710 freeway going north to the 10, going to work, man,
Yeah.
I hugged that line, baby. I hugged that line because they try to get in. You cannot give them the angle. If you're in the middle of the lane, you've lost. You're it's over. They will get in. So what you do is you stay all the way over, almost on the line. That way they don't have they cannot see what's in front of you. Hence they cannot cut in. Like, there's a line, asshole. Go. Get back in line. Oh, that irritates me the most is when people cut in and say, well, but it's a dotted line and there's a line. Get back there. Oh, I live for that. I do not flinch. I've learned. Everyone else will flinch. I flinched one time and I said, oh, hell no, that's not going to happen again. There are aggressive drivers out there, but I don't flinch when I drive. I don't get cut off.
You get over here, you get cut off because truck drivers.
I would
tend to
probably
use
die
their
in the
weight.
United Kingdom.
Yeah. We tend to.
Those bloody turnabouts.
Well, we have some experience, Trixie, south of the border.
Oh,
right
yeah.
about.
Oh, no.
I mean, if you want to play, oh God, what was that game? That movie with Jennifer, whatever, the Hunger Games. You want to play the Hunger Games? Go down to Tijuana, man, and go to the circles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. You want to play on roundabouts? Go to Swindon and play on the Magic Roundabout.
You showed us that one, right? On
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah. You go.
Look, that's crazy. a roundabout within a roundabout. There's 7 of them, right?
That's right. There's 7 of the damn things, and they're used on a driving test as well.
Oh, mother of!
Oh, no, no, no.
Oh
Mm-mm.
yes. They will. They use them on. I mean, when I did my
Oh no!
test to drive a minibus, I was taken around that roundabout.
Wow.
You have to hit it just right to get off at the right place, because it's just
More and more roundabouts are coming to the United States. We see them more often, and
yeah.
I always tell people, if you want to attack the United States, just kill the electrical grid, turn off the signal lights. Folks, do you want to see American exceptionalism in action? Go to a go to a 4-way stop. Seriously. You want to see American exceptionalism? It's right there, elegant proof. The inherent lack thereof, that when you come up to the stop, they're not their whole life exists the minute they come to the stop. Then they're like, and it's amazing to me, and then you get the a-holes that there's no stop for them. They just go through. So
the bit that always gets
not
me.
if I'm
I've
there.
noticed. I don't know if it's prevalent where you are. Is you come up to traffic lights, you got a red light, and yet you can turn right.
That is generally, I have found out, a West Coast thing.
I don't get that.
It's not legal on many parts of the East Coast.
It ain't legal over here. Red light's red light. You stop.
Yeah, a red light is a red light. That's why, Trixie, Liz, I don't know if you knew this, but there was this movie I saw that they were talking about New York and LA and being the cultural capital of the world. That New York, you have this. I mean, we are the cultural capital of the United States. And so, no, well, we have this and this. The guy says, do you know what LA's contribution to, modern day culture is? A right turn on a red light.
That would not surprise me.
When I heard that, I died laughing because I got the whole concept of it all. Oh my god! Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I've
damn
watched
funny.
this so many times on the TV. You see them, even on the cop shows, you see them. Yeah, red lights and people are slowing down and stuff. And all of a sudden, this little guy will come up and round he goes, and you think, "What the hell?" So
That
there's
is
a
a
red
West.
light there, for Christ's sake. What
That
about
is a
people
West
coming
Coast
the other
thing.
way?
As a matter of fact, one of the more troubling things is because it's so prevalent that there are intersections that say no right turn on red, and you obey the law, and you have people honking behind you.
Yeah.
It's like it's no right turn on red.
What is it about roundabouts that the Americans don't like? Seriously.
They're stupid.
Why
They
are
make you dizzy.
What?
Thank you, Disney Lizzie.
Okay,
You only set that one up for us, sweetheart. You did.
you set it up. We
I
didn't get it out.
know.
Yeah, well,
We
why
had
are-
let Dizzy Lizzie go for 2 hours and 58 minutes.
Yeah. And then she did it. She did it.
Anyway,
Why
are
are
we good?
roundabouts
Are we gonna-
stupid, Roger?
okay, I'll explain that if we're going to go over. Otherwise, we can do that next week.
We'll do
Are
it
we
next
good?
week.
Are we going to finish up, or do you want to go on over?
No, we'll finish up. We'll stick to the timings. That way
Okay.
everybody knows what's going on.
I will be on next week if you guys. Well, if it's programmed, it probably will be. But because we do have people that spend time with us, which is really kind of cool, and we
Yeah.
appreciate you being on with us, sharing in the misery.
Misery loves company.
Hell yeah. Hell, we definitely do. Head on
True
over to
that.
ndbmedia.net where you can check out what's happening on the network. We do have an interview tonight within the next 21 hours, and check it out. So it's good. I want to thank Tanya. I want to thank Michael. Obviously, Jay in the chat room as well. Liz and Trixie. And I'm Roger. And she's Anime Girl. Want to finish up? You got 30 seconds, young lady.
Well, I hope you enjoyed our little preamble and waffling of the language. Please join us again, and I hope we see you this side of the screen sometime. Bye-bye, people.
Preamble and waffling.
Yes.
That might be the name.
Waffling.
A